accidentally pressed.
Hey.
Hey, man. Welcome back to the Super Divorce YouTube channel. Nicholas Villars here, aka Super Divorce. And we're going to be starting a brand new Lego project tonight. This is the Lego Nintendo Entertainment System, also known as the NES. And this set here is really cool. Hey, Carrot.
Hi, Carrot.
This set's really cool because you get a television set that actually scrolls through the level. Now, Carrot says, let's go, another Lego stream. That's what we're doing. You can turn the dials and...
Oh. I was just going to say I'm a little thankful we get a break from Mega Constructs. That's like super challenge level gaming.
Carrot says, why does Nick sound different?
He shaved his beard.
No, I didn't.
I don't know.
How do I sound different? Maybe it's because you've gotten used to hearing me on the other mic, on the good computer mic, and now you're hearing me through the cell phone.
But that's where all the crunching happens.
Where?
Maybe it's because you took your case off. Did you do that?
That shouldn't. I don't think that should factor in.
I don't know.
I took the case off my phone because
Does
I
it
had
sound like weird or bad or strange?
I had to put my phone on the new tripod. He said deeper voice.
You always have a deep voice.
Is my voice
deeper?
Is my voice yet deeper than normal right now? Have you noticed? Hello, Ghoulie. Ghoulie, Carrot is saying that I sound different tonight, like I have a deeper voice than normal. Do you notice anything, or is Carrot crazy? Am I crazy? Is Jess crazy? Because Jess doesn't notice. She hasn't said, hey, why is your voice so deep today? Carrot says Jess sounds the same.
Well, that's good.
All right, well, I don't know.
Make my voice deep.
Ghoulie said the real test is Jay Leno voice.
You can test it out.
Voice is sounding lower than normal back in the news, Kev. You ever been talking to someone and you just talked to him yesterday, and then the day later you're like, hold on, your voice sounds so different right now. What's going on? Why is your voice so low, Kev? Remember that one time last summer when you came in? I said, Kev, why is your voice so low today? And he said, I don't know, Jay. My voice sounds like it always does. I said, no, Kev, it sounds very, very low. You hear about that? Well, it's back in the news, Kev. Back in the news.
Jay sounds normal,
Okay.
says Carrot. I just sound weird.
Well, that's what you do.
I don't know.
I found a Nintendo royalty free. It's got a mix. Do you want that?
Ghoulie said I think Nick is normal. I think Carrot's just off his rocker tonight.
Maybe he's got broken ears.
Yeah, maybe you should have your ears checked at the local, what do they call that? The,
Local ear doctor.
what do they call the ear doctor? What do you
It's
call that
usually
guy?
an ear, nose, and throat specialist. It's like a lump. It's like a lump of people.
No, well, you got an obstetrician.
Yeah,
for-
it's an ENT, ear, nose, and throat.
That's
You don't have just an ear guy.
Warrior said Nick always sounds weird.
Well, Warrior is right here, and he did not say that.
I think Carrot and Warrior have both been drinking tonight.
Probably. I need to turn this to Bluetooth. Is it ready?
Yeah, you just twist
This?
it to Bluetooth.
Oh.
The Bluetooth thing.
Oh.
So here, you get the television with a scrolling level, a jumping Mario, so you can actually play the game. You get the NES, and then you get a controller and a cartridge. And it's all built out of Legos, except for the cable, because that would be...
It connected to you.
Huh?
Here, let me try again.
Yeah, oh, maybe... Here, let me just do this. I've turned my Bluetooth off.
There it goes. Let me do it now.
There we go. So, here's the back of the box. And... What would you put on?
A Nintendo playlist, royalty free. It starts off with Luigi's Mansion.
That's later than this, though.
Well, that's what I had to pick from.
I said find
It
a
won't
Super
let me.
Mario Brothers OST.
That's not on here.
I guarantee you.
I typed that in.
You typed in Super Mario Brothers OST.
Yes.
And what came up? Nothing?
A Super Nintendo one,
No,
but not a regular one.
Did you type in NES? Super
Yes.
Mario Brothers NES.
That's what I
OST.
typed in. You don't believe me.
Jess doesn't think that anyone has uploaded the original Super Mario Brothers OST. Warrior, why don't you go poop your pants? Poop or divorce. Go poop your own pants, Warrior. And look, the cartridge goes inside the system. Isn't that fancy?
Well, I can listen to single songs, but there's no playlist.
Are you sure?
I'm trying.
Did you type in playlist? OST playlist.
This is Super Mario Brothers. Let's see. I don't know if this is royalty free. It doesn't say.
Well, you can play the game without
This isn't
getting
it.
a copyright thing. So I'd
I think
imagine
these are
that.
other people that made songs. I don't know. I guess I'll click on it and see what happens.
What, like their own versions?
I don't know. Yeah, this is like chill music.
Yeah, not that. That's not what we.
like literally the only thing that came up.
Oh,
I don't know why you don't believe me.
let's. Hold on a second.
We tried to get this sorted out, and then the stream started on its own before we had it figured out.
Wait, you're doing it on Spotify.
I told you that because YouTube, I have your video up so I can help you with the chat. Don't you see?
Hmm.
I'm gonna pour myself a drink.
Hold on. It's Super Mario Brothers 1
There you go.
playlist.
Okay, try that. Fine, whatever. Go eat a dirt.
Here.
That would have been a good ASMR if you put that next to the
Oh,
camera.
that would have been good. I'll have to do that in a sec. Okay.
Oh,
Or-
Lazarus. Hey, what's up, buddy?
How's it going? Lazarus isn't even home right now.
Are you having fun at Grammy and Grampy's house?
All right, let's see. All right, let's.
Don't knock over the snacks.
I won't knock over the snacks. Lazarus is live via satellite right now. Oh, I need my cutting tool. I'll use these cutters.
Lazarus was playing Team Fortress 2. Is that a good game for him? Is he allowed to play that?
Yeah, he's allowed to play Team Fortress
I don't know
2.
what it is.
He's played much worse than that, Jess. Is he allowed to play Team Fortress 2, she said.
Oh, dear, I gotta feed my sourdough.
Jess is going to feed her sourdough monster. All right,
His name is Beauregard.
let's see what we've got going on in here. So we've been so spoiled by the boxing of the Masters of the Universe set. You know, they had all their bags split up into 4 separate boxes on the inside. No such luck here. On the inside of this box, they have just thrown everything in together. Okay. Carrot said, what? Sourdough. Yeah, you know what sourdough is?
It's like a Tamagotchi pet, basically.
Ah, hold on, that's too much. That's too much. Back up. Why is the zoom so finicky sometimes? This is the kind of thing that makes me want to get a... No, come on now. Okay, that's good. Hello, Mr. Jorfoss. No sorting Januarding, says Ghoulie. What are we drinking tonight? Every child is born with knowledge of GTA, much to the chagrin of various
What?
parents with sticks up their ass and
I would
politicians all over the world. Yeah, Grand Theft Auto, indeed.
Would you like to show anybody my sourdough pit? Make a
Here's
squishy noise.
here's Jess's sourdough. There's the sourdough. Here, listen to this.
It's not being gross
It's not
enough.
it's not squishy enough. There you
I'll
go.
wait till it bubbles up more. What does he want? He wants...
We're not playing Fortnite, Warrior. Every time we start, Warrior gets on here and sends $1.99 for me to play Fortnite. It's not gonna happen.
He wants Fortnite, you better put more than that.
Lazarus said no Fortnite. Lazarus said. Here's our. This looks like a tube, but this is going to be the controller cable to plug the controller into the Nintendo Entertainment System.
What does he want? Shoo. Shoo.
I don't know. Lazarus and Mr. Jorfus both say no Fortnite, which I've already said. I appreciate the backup, but the buck stops here. And I'm telling everyone who wants Fortnite, no Fortnite. It's not happening. Let me dig in here. I gotta find the. Good lord. Hold on now.
Is there really nothing for you here?
Well, I'm gonna have to just throw these on the floor. Look at all this.
Well, we can just throw any big numbers on the ground, like 21. You don't need that. You don't need 13. You don't need 12.
Ghoulie said no sorting Januarting.
Whatever. I'm gonna make up a different name for Ghoulie if he keeps that up.
I already did J voice. You missed it. You can't go back to J voice. I already did a whole scenario. Now they do have one other box in here. I was wrong. But they threw a lot.
Well, you're gonna need it because the smallest numbers we have are 8, 9, and 10.
Here's the other box they put in there. Not as fancy as the additional boxes in the Mega Construct set.
Ghoulie wants me to threaten him for real.
Too bad. Huh?
Ghoulie said, "Give me a real threat." I don't think you want a real threat.
Threaten who?
Ghoulie, 'cause I said
Oh.
I would. I said he keeps that up. I'm gonna call him by the wrong name.
Oh. There we go. Here's our next box.
Well, these are the ones you need. If you hear me stumble and fall to the ground in a bit, it's because I've tripped over the bags of Legos with my feet.
Here's something.
Here's something. Hey, Kev, you ever do any Legos? Wanna come over there and do Legos, that Kev? Maybe you can play your guitar while I put Legos together, Kev. Do a cool blues lick while I'm reading my instruction manual, Kev.
Do a Super Divorce concert in Fortnite. I might do that. Bag number 6. What is this for? Something? All right. Well, this is nice. They've actually packaged up the instruction manuals. Thank you, Nintendo and Lego, for packaging up your instruction manuals.
Not a new impression.
Huh?
It's not a new impression.
Okay.
Ghoulie says he's afraid to ask, but what can be worse?
What can be worse than what?
Me threatening, calling them the wrong name.
Oh,
Said I could do much worse.
we've got a sticker. Actually, you might call these decals. Do you
What?
prefer sticker or decal? I like decal.
I don't know.
My dad always used to call them decals
don't
when I
like
was
that,
putting
no.
I was putting Hot Wheels or
Well, I feel like
some
when
sort
it's
of
on
play set
when
together.
It's on a car, it's a decal.
This is a decal.
I don't think it is.
Should I play Choo Choo Charles? Everyone, well, 2 people have said yes.
Oh, when did Mr. Dorfus get here? Just now? Or did I miss him earlier?
Yes,
oh, hi,
Nick.
Dorfus.
Play Choo Choo Charles, said Ghoulie. Alright. Well, hold on. Let's see. Which bag do they want us to do first? This is bag number 1.
If you did a Choo Choo Charles, would you do no commentary? Or
No, I'm not
put your
doing no
little face
commentary
in
anymore.
it?
No more no commentary.
That's what I thought.
That retired. That feature of the Super Dwarfs channel is long gone. I now have to insert myself into everything.
Except for when you wouldn't let me show your face when you were building last time. You said, I don't show my face on this channel.
Well, I've changed my
What
mind.
happened? That was like a week ago.
I know.
You yelled at me.
I know. Now I've changed my mind. Now I'm going to shill for myself nonstop
Oh,
and create a cult of Super Divorce.
be the gaming Jesus.
Yeah. No, there's a guy named Metal Jesus,
But they-
and he does retro shit.
Does he do games?
Yes.
Well, then call yourself a different kind of Jesus.
Ghoulie said, I like the no more no commentary. Thank you. Martin Carrot Callowhacker doesn't like it. He votes no to be a contrarian.
When did Carrot turn heel?
Carrot's taking...
It's slowly simmering, but
I know.
he's taken a pretty hard turn in the last weeks.
He has. Carrot's turning heel. This is
Yeah.
Carrot's heel arc.
Remember when he asked, like, was there somebody before me? Yes.
Yeah.
But we've never seen a visible heel turn. They just disappeared.
Yeah.
We're seeing this in live action.
These are probably the final days of Carrot.
Yeah.
He's gonna...
We had a good run with you, Carrot.
So here's what's on the inside. This represents an old NES ad. Only in the olden days, you would have seen 3 children here smiling and having fun with their Nintendo Entertainment Center set, Nintendo Entertainment System. And instead, they've been replaced by 3 adult males who are also now playing on the Lego system.
Warrior doesn't have any money.
So
He's
there's
broke.
a nice, it looks like a nice sort of backstory here that you can read. I'm not going to do all that right now because that'll bore everyone to death. So people just want to see this get built.
Should I sword or not sword? We not allowed to sword anymore.
We'll try no sorting January. We'll try and please the crowd here.
Would you like a snack?
Sober Januober, right here.
I'm doing 3 months of sober. Tober.
You're doing 3 months of sober.
At least. Maybe more. We'll see.
Here's tonight's drink. The extravagant, luxurious, elegant, high-class Perrier Lime.
You sound so sarcastic when you say that.
No, it's true.
It is a very pleasing bottle shape. It's like a bowling pin.
Carrot said, Nick wonders why I turned heel as he abused my ears. You're 1 week sober.
Hey, me too.
Good job.
I think we all had our fill on New Year's.
Yeah.
Would you like to sample a crackling?
I'm not abusing anyone's ears, Carrot. It's about also providing the ASMR content for this channel, couched within the Lego stream. And here's a little bit more for you.
Oh, Kara said he wasn't even drunk on New Year's. I thought he said he was getting destroyed that day.
Cool, he's 15 years sober.
Because he's only 15.
I know.
Oh, it's a great job. I've gone long times without having any. When I was pregnant. And
Lazarus says, I wish I could do it.
what, drink?
Drink beer?
No.
He has Cheez-Its. Oh, maybe he means crunching. He'd like to crunch into the
I
camera.
hope so. You better not be wishing you can get drunk, boy. I'll drive straight over to Grandma's house and knock you upside the head. Oh, he wants to crunch. All right, that's fine. That's wholesome activities. You can crunch anytime you want.
All right, you're gonna have to watch because this is up too high. I can't even see it if I wanted to now.
Well, that's why I turned it on.
So,
Would you like to feature the snack platter? I worked hard on it.
here's a snack tray that we've got. Where is it? Oh, I can't even see it.
Well,
You must
hold
not
on.
have it going.
Yeah, because the audio. Hold on. Let me.
Is it? Yeah, it's in frame. We've got pork cracklins, which I just chopped into the camera. We've got some, what is this, Colby Jack cheese. Some deviled eggs with candied bacon on top.
That I made.
Yeah. Is this a cheddar?
Yeah, I think so.
A sharp cheddar,
Oh.
and then some pepperoni, and some salami. So.
Every
There you
time you say something weird, people don't know if you really say it that way or.
What? Salami?
Yeah. Well, like the other day, I think you had said issue.
Isu.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they like, why'd you say it like that? And you do it so much around me. And I know you're being silly, but that's like really the way that you always say it.
So am I being silly?
I know you know it's different than that. It's not like you think that that's how it's pronounced.
No, it's I take it upon myself to pronounce words the way I want to.
Do you remember when you were on a really staunch tirade to always refer to basil as basil?
I still do
And
that.
you wouldn't come off of that?
Yes. That's not changed.
And you confuse people when you do that.
Well, they can remain confused. It's not as if it's a completely, what would you say? It's not that there's no basis for it. There's a whole part of the world where people say basil. But just because I live here, I have to say basil?
Yep, you do.
I like basil better.
Well, you don't
I think
pronounce.
it sounds better.
You don't, you know.
So I can
you don't
say it
use
that way.
lots of like English words and pronunciations.
What do you
British.
mean?
You don't walk around calling them crisps and chips for fries just because you like it. That's what they do over there. We don't do that here.
If I wanted to, I could.
Well, you'd be an idiot and people make fun of you. 'Cause that's not what we do.
What about people who like to drink tea who live in the U.S.? Should I tell them? Well, you can't do that here. We only drink coffee.
No, plenty of people drink tea in the U.S. Maybe if you walked around asking for a spot of tea, somebody might smack you. Excuse me, can I have a spot of tea?
Well, you don't have to do the whole... If you don't have the accent, you don't have to do that, but you can pronounce the word the way you want
People
to.
don't ask for a spot of tea here. If you went to Starbucks,
Just because no one says it.
if you went to Starbucks and ordered a spot of tea, they would hate you.
No, they wouldn't. They
They
know
would-
exactly what you want.
They'd give you a spit.
That's
of
all that
tea.
matters. Language is there to communicate your message to the listener.
No, but you
If they know what you mean, then it's fine.
No,
as long as
you
you're not
know just as
confusing
much as
people.
anybody else. If they know, but they want to act like they don't know what you're talking about, they'll try to make you feel stupid. Like the Dunkin' Donuts girl who acted like she didn't know what a bow tie was, and you're like, I can't believe it! What is this monstrosity? She is trying to make me feel like a jerk.
Yeah,
Well,
because everyone knows what a bow tie donut is.
I didn't. I didn't know what that was.
It's
until
one
you
of the
told me.
classic donuts. It's like it's
My parents
as
always called it a twisty glaze.
yeah. You could they mean the same thing
Well,
basically.
I didn't know. Are we going to build Legos? We can fight about donuts.
I mean, the
Obviously.
twisty glaze is a little bit different because it's kind of like you just took two pieces of dough and twisted them. The bow tie looks like a bow tie, but sometimes people call those a twisty glaze. What's playing right now? What is this?
You picked it.
I just wanted the regular Mario music. Let me see real quick. This is gonna get us a copyright strike. This is like someone's special Mario song.
Well, there's a couple of them, and the playlist is already almost over, just so you know.
All right, here. Let me see something. There's got to be. Hold on.
What'd you think of the crackling? Very porky tasting.
Yeah. I mean, it's like a denser pork rind. Okay, this breaks. Well, this breaks with the theme a little bit, but it'll be okay. All right, we're here. You can go back to your. You can go back to the chat now.
Terry, so what the fuck is a bow tie donut? See?
You guys are noobs. Have you never been to a donut shop?
Oh, and Carrot said, "Oh no, sorry, Liza's in the chat. No swearing." He knows that that's grown-up territory, and he's not allowed to do it. He watches other YouTubers that curse. He's
Yeah.
very good about not repeating things.
It's okay. You don't have to censor yourself just because Lazarus is here. It's fine.
Maybe no X-rated content.
Yeah, no X. Don't do X, but
But I mean, we take him to rated R movies.
Yeah.
Some of them, not all. We got to see Violet Night for Christmas. That was pretty fun.
yeah.
He,
All right.
he said Ghoulie needs to watch himself with the swearing.
Ghoulie. Lazarus said that?
No, Carrot.
Oh, carrot.
The heel turn.
Okay, here we go. Let's dig in.
Why Huh is here.
What's up, why, huh?
What an interesting YouTube name, by the way.
Mm-hmm. One of the best. One of the best yet. Why, huh? And he doesn't have, we haven't given like...
Or she. You don't know. Is
It
it a
could
he?
be. I don't know.
Would you like to identify your gender of
Of preference?
preference
Your gender of choice?
for the day,
Why?
for the year, for the life?
However you're identifying for this stream, just let me know. And just let me know! Put that down. Okay.
I'm already running low on my Perrier. Would you like to do the ASMR?
What, to fill it up?
Yeah, it's very fizzy and pleasing.
Here, let's do this. All right.
Carrot's already back with a pooper divorce.
Here, listen. That wasn't much. There
Didn't
wasn't
do
enough
it.
in there.
Crap.
Here,
We're failing with the ASMR tonight.
I'll have to open the new one.
You kidding?
There we go. Was this yours?
That's yours. But I could use a little more. Careful, it fizzes up pretty quick.
You hear the ice? Is that a good ice sound? Ice jingling? Here's the fizzing. How was that? Did you guys hear that? Pumpkin's here.
Hey, Pumpkin.
Maybe I should fill mine up too. Carrot thinks I should collab with Alf.
Like the furry alien guy that eats cats?
Does he eat cats?
Yeah, I think that's what he does.
I don't remember that.
Doesn't it? Carrot, can you confirm? Alf eats cats, right? Mr. Dorcas says yes, but I don't know if he was referring to my question or not. Yeah, he eats cats. Everybody's
Oh.
confirming.
I
Thanks, friends.
I forgot about that. I haven't watched Alf since I was probably like 4 or 5 years old, so please, you have to excuse me. But I would watch it again. I remember liking it. Pumpkin said it sounds like ginger ale. It's
Similar to ginger ale.
it's Perrier lime.
It's just a sparkling water. We're cutting out the alcohol for now, so we wanted something fancy. That's about as good as we can get.
Yeah.
We don't drink sody, so it's about all we got.
All right. Turning the page.
I feel like now that I'm not sorting, my whole identity has been ripped from me.
Well, you've got the whole chat to keep
I don't
track
have
of
anything
now.
to do except for stare at the snacks.
Maybe I've underestimated, you know, what's possible when it comes to putting things together without sorting. Maybe
Why?
I don't know. Maybe the whole process was never necessary. I mean,
What am I hearing? My whole identity is being shattered again.
now hold on.
You
Wait,
taught me the importance of sorting.
Wait,
You
no.
made me do it.
hold on. That's.
Have you gotten
I
here
gotta
yet?
have myself.
'Cause I can
No.
at least like give you some pieces.
Does that count as sorting? If you prepare pieces for me?
No, because then you might miss one. There you go. Carrot says, "Let me change my name. How are people gonna know I've heel turned if I don't have a new name?"
Mm.
And then Yha said, "Alf had a video game." Paul Fusco, did I say that right?
Paul Fusco.
Fusco. Do you know who that is?
Uh-uh.
He said he's alive, so maybe you should.
Oh.
I don't know.
Who? Paul Fusco?
I don't know who Paul. Mr. Jorfus said that. I don't know who that is. I feel like I missed something, and then nope. I don't know.
Paul Fusco is alive. I don't know Paul Fusco. Or maybe I do and I just don't know his name. Maybe if you told me what he does, I'd be like, oh, Paul Fusco. Yeah. That guy.
Yha says he wants to get Batman for NES.
Batman for the NES. Are you looking for an actual copy of it? Or do you want to find like a ROM? You're just looking to play it? We need...
Do you want a deviled egg?
Not yet. I need one of those. One of these. I feel like the chat's gonna get mad that we're just finding the pieces at all. You find the pieces that you need? You actually put the Legos together? That's boring. You're supposed to just slosh them around with your hand and fling them all over the room.
Till they land in the proper location.
Yeah. Is there a... Where's the one I need?
Carrot said deviled eggs are gross. You're
Yep.
gross, Carrot.
I used to not like deviled eggs.
I used to not also when I was like 12.
Yeah. I think they're great now. I feel like you can never get enough. Stumble upon a plate of deviled eggs. It's,
Tear those things up.
yeah, it's possible to just take them all out in one sitting.
It's just like a hard-boiled egg, but more delicious.
That's why when you asked earlier if you thought, or if I thought one pack of eggs was going to be enough, I said no.
That's 6 hard-boiled eggs.
Well, I could eat 6 by myself.
Well, let's see you do it.
Well, I will when I'm not building.
Lazarus says my brother calls them doubled eggs. Yeah. Ghoulie says, cool news, his most recent video got 1.6k views and about 70-something likes.
Hey,
That's
great job.
Awesome.
Great job, Ghoulie. What was the
I
video
can't-
on?
Yeah. And Warrior says his Legos come out of the box fully built.
I'm sure they
On
do.
this one.
Warrior's just perfect.
And then he said, how dare you? Carrot said that.
How dare who do what?
I don't know. I said that he was gross. So
That's
maybe
not
that's what he means.
That's not the right one. I think it's...
I hope
Maybe
you're all
just-
getting a nice preview of how severe my insults can be when I want to be scary.
Scary and scathing.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Why is it so fast paced?
Because it's high octane Legos. We need a 3-piece nuggets. Not that.
Black or gray?
Gray. Flat gray.
This
3-piece
Ouch.
nuggets. There we go. That goes...
It was
Already
his
here.
quick Markiplier clip from one of his Five Nights at Freddy videos.
Oh.
And then Carrot said I called him gross. Ghoulie says his video was titled Markiplier Once Said.
Carrot, when are you gonna get rolling on the Super Divorce Clip channel?
Well, he's too mad right now. He says, hell hath no fury like a carrot scorned. This means war jest. In all caps.
I need 2 of these doodads right here. And
I wish poop on your house.
isn't that from Romeo and Juliet?
Plague on both their houses.
Poop on both your
Yeah.
houses?
That's what I was thinking. That's what was in my head. It's funny that you gathered that from what came out.
A poop on both your houses.
Carrots and whoever else, warriors.
Okay, now, this, and then a 4-piece nuggets, gray, flat gray.
No, there's like I don't like the coating on this cheese. It's unpleasant.
There's a coating on it?
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
That's what we need.
I think it's like an anti-sticking, anti-caking,
Yeah,
type agent,
yeah.
cornstarch or something. I don't know. It's got like a very shitty exterior mouth feel.
Ew. Don't do it.
Well, all of them have it.
Hold on, now they want me to do this.
He says, "Oh, we missed Mr. Dorfus's joke back here. Hold on."
Oh, we got Mr. Jorfus's joke of the night coming
that
right
was
up.
when all the music got weird and you stole my phone from me.
Okay.
Mr. Dorfus says, an amount of people were surrounding a white woman and a black man, and one guy asked, "What's happening?" The other one responded, "The guy slapped the girl's cake, and she slapped him in the face." The police don't know who should be arrested, the guy for being a pervert or the girl for being racist. Well, maybe they should both be in trouble.
Jail them all.
Yeah, jail for everybody.
Okay, there and
Carrot says he's going to leave the clipping to Warrior.
Warrior's doing the clip channel, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I look forward to that.
He would just cut out the segments where his face was in it for a half of a second.
Yeah. That snaps in. And then, where's the little L shape? There we go. Right there. Flip it over like this. And
Waiha says, I beat Shadows of Empire on Jedi difficulty last night. I know I'm a Jedi Master because the game told me so at the end. Well, that's a good job.
yeah, great work.
Lazarus says, don't procrastinate. There will always be consequences in the end, Carrot. Nice to know that you have learned your lesson, my son. Who, to be fair, comes by it honestly.
I need another one of these.
Warrior says, I deserve more screen time. I'm the star of the show. He's sitting right here. His ears perk every time we say his name.
Yeah.
He's looking at me, sniffing right now, like, why aren't you holding me? Oh, here he comes. He's about to make the jump.
He wants the spotlight.
Mm-hmm.
Here. And there we go.
Ghoulie says, listen to the lad Lazarus. Carrot, he dispenses great wisdom.
Okay.
Mr. Dorfus says hi to the real warrior. Mr. Dorfus says hello. Hear him crunching in the bags.
I think Jorfus is questioning the identity of the warrior in the chat. As if it's not actually the family dog. No. That goes like this. Time to put these together.
Do you need these pieces?
And then, yeah, like this. There we go. All right. That's a good start.
Good job.
Thanks. This is gonna go in there. A little twisty do that spins. Got a nice spin to it. And we need more of those.
What?
We need 4 of these pieces.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
It's hard to see the print all the way over here.
1, 2. Buckle the Lego. Hmm?
What'd you do?
Oh, I see where the other one goes. Okay. On the end right here. And then this snaps in right there.
You know what?
What?
See how it's real pretty again?
Yeah,
I bet they're gonna cover it up with something.
they probably will. Lego likes to do that. Maybe they just want it to look nice as you're building it. And provide you with a better experience. Where's this go? Oh.
Dorfus says, Ghoulie, what did you think about my PS2? Is it still fun? And Ghoulie says, it's a really nice one. You've taken great care of it. And Dorfus says, thanks.
Ghoulie, do you plan to break into Mr. Jorfus's house and take anything else? I bet Jorfus has some 2022. Was it 2022? I think it was still 2022.
Huh.
When Argentina won the World Cup. There's probably some authentic Argentinian World Cup merchandise in Jorfus's house. You could probably
Could be. Lazarus, is your brother asleep yet?
We got one
You
of
like
these.
an egg?
That's a
You can chew one for Carrot, since he hates them so. It's got squishy and crunchy in it. I don't know if Pumpkin is still here, but she may not know that you do this. Cover your ears. It was worse than the marshmallows.
There we go.
Lazarus says no. Did I ask if Emerson was asleep, or did I ask if he was awake?
I don't recall.
Oh no.
What's
Carrot
wrong?
says you've cemented his heel turn.
It was gonna happen.
He says, I can hear you trying not to laugh, you sick bastard. Oh, Emerson is not asleep. That's
He's
not shocking.
No.
Hopefully he's not driving everybody crazy. You guys have been having fun.
Okay. Time to move on to this. With
Do
that.
you need one of those or 2 of those?
And just one of these. This goes across here. We got this red guy right there. And then
Lazarus says he's being the scary kid in front of the TV, like the poltergeist.
oh,
I don't think he knows what that movie is called.
go. There we go.
Carrot says, what if I've been Obi-Wan the whole time? That would be interesting.
That'd be a Shyamalan twist.
Yeah.
Let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we get them all. All right. Turning the page, and I need that guy. And this one. And this one. All right. Okay. Are you looking for the next pieces, Jess?
No, I was dazing off into space.
You better
With my
stop.
eyes.
You got 2 jobs to do. You can't be dazing off, dazing and dozing.
Ghoulie says Obi-Wan Carrot Nobi. Says I left the channel to run for mayor. Mr. Dorfus says, do you think you could build the whole thing in one stream because it looks really short? Are you talking about this build?
This it's got a lot of pieces to it.
Yeah, we have about 24 bags, I think. Maybe 25. Oh.
Red right there.
Sorry, I'm not helping.
2 and 1. And, yeah, I'll take that one. Thank you. Okay. This, then peace. Peace.
Carrot says he's united with Warrior. Ghoulie says you are a bold one.
Mr. Grinch.
Warrior says you losers actually build your Legos.
I know. So lame, isn't it? So old-fashioned. You guys are cringe for building Legos. You're supposed to just throw them in the trash. That's what all the cool guys do. We open our Lego sets and throw them in a fire. What is it? Where does this go? Where?
Mr. Dorfus says you're a man of culture, Ghoulie. And Ghoulie says, as are you, Dorfus.
Missed that. There. That's better. Alright. Ramp and bench and smaller ramp. And then what we're going to do is place this right here. This just in front today, as they say.
There's these.
And then this one goes right next to it. And then
Carrot
this-
wants to know if you ever watched that movie he suggested like 4 months ago.
Which movie was it?
Apparently your memory is not as good as Carrot's.
Well, I guess not.
He sounds like Turkey.
Which movie did you recommend 4 months ago? Please tell me.
It is quite challenging to find undivided time for a movie. We haven't watched one in, I think, since we went to the theater with Lazarus.
That was probably the last one. And tent. Okay. This one. Whip. This goes. Hold on. Let me start over here. No. Let's start with this one. There. That's a good place to start. Then we do that. You know, one thing I will say about these instructions versus the Mega Constructs.
They're not bullshit.
These?
Yes.
The Mega Constructs always point down to where the piece goes. And in these, a lot of times they'll just show you a picture. They'll have the pieces.
Oh,
and
they
then,
don't have the highlighted little colors.
No. They just show you what it's supposed to look like now. And then you have to use your eyes to find out.
Well, I think that they could both learn from one another.
That's true.
The Mega Constructs could break up the steps the way that Lego does.
Yeah.
Because it's like when you read a book and the chapters are like 50 pages long. And you know, you want to read before bed and you're tired and it's like, oh, I don't want to have to stop yet.
Yeah.
These are like broken up into really gratifying segments.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't have all, and their pictures are a little clearer to see the pieces. All right, bag number 2. Oh,
Yep.
that's 6.
First things first, Jess. First things first. You were trying to open bag 6 before bag 2. Hey, I'm working here.
Lazarus says we're all losers like Luigi.
Is Luigi a loser?
I don't know, he says he has a hat implying he's a loser. I don't know
'Cause
what that
he's-
has to do with anything.
Because he has an L on his hat.
And Why says Wario has more games and more great games than Luigi does, and everybody says yes.
Does he have more great games than Mario, though? What do you think?
Who? Luigi or Wario?
Wario.
I don't know. I've never played any.
Who has better games, Wario or Mario?
I've never played Wario games.
What about Waluigi? You like him? That guy. He's a spindly.
Yeah.
He's got like,
Just hear the
what is that?
mustache.
Yes.
Like
Yeah, he's got the twisty mustache.
I thought it was like a lightning bolt.
What might be? I don't know. It's some kind of mustache.
That's why I did that.
Let's see. I need. No, I got that. Now I need a white piece, a gray piece. Where's the gray piece? Where's the gray? Where's the
Lazar
gray?
said
Where's the gray?
Slendy arms.
Slendy. Like Slendy Man.
I don't know.
There we go. And then.
Dorfus says why Waluigi doesn't appear in Super Smash Brothers.
Has he never been in any of the Super Smash games? I don't have the rosters memorized.
Maybe he
So I don't
pissed
know.
somebody off.
Yeah, he might have. He's a bad guy.
Can people see what you're doing, I wonder?
They should be able to. I think it's in frame
Should I check?
properly. Yeah. There. And then we've got this with two,
Oh yeah, you're good. Excuse me.
two pieces. Heard your throat clear come over the loudspeaker. Next. Good slurps.
Thanks.
Blue and wait. No. Let's see. Okay, two of those and oh wait. I might have done the wrong thing. How many across? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. I messed up. There's 1, 2.
Oh,
We got
Carrot says Chad Warden not trying to play no Mario. Where shove it up your own ass. No.
now, Jess doesn't know about Chad Warden somehow, even
I do
though I've
know
only
who
been
he is.
I've only been quoting Chad Warden for 20 years, the entire time we've been together, and you still act like you don't know about
Okay.
Chad Warden.
I know what he says, but that doesn't help me with the rest of it.
That was one of the things he said. He was talking shit about the Wii.
Okay, well you
But the
never said that.
Wario shove it up your own ass game.
I don't know what that is.
Because he was making fun of the Wii remote.
Oh.
How you spin it around and do the whirling dervish. Say it's going to make you shove it up your own ass.
I see. Yha says they should have put Crash Bandicoot in Smash. Jorfus says, what's your favorite creepypasta, Nick and chat? Jorfus says he likes Slender Man. Emerson's favorite is Slender Man.
Well, my favorite, like, not necessarily popular, because a lot of creepy pastas now have been turned into various games and all that. But I remember listening to a creepy pasta, just a story, because there was a time before every creepy pasta being turned into a game, and there was a really good one about Chuck E. Cheese. And I probably can't even find it now. It's been years ago. Maybe you can search that. If you're looking for something to do, if you're looking for a good creepy pasta, maybe you'll find another good Chuck E. Cheese one.
Carrot says creepypastas are kind of lame to him.
Everything's lame to Carrot. Nothing's cool enough for Carrot.
Yha says he doesn't watch creepypastas. Ghoulie says I can just imagine Jess leaning towards the mic to clear her throat louder than the sound of a supersonic jet taking off 1 foot next to you. I mean, I could make that happen.
She could.
The rat
good.
creepy pasta. That's the only one Waiho remembers.
Okay. Oh boy, I need 9 of these. 2,
I don't even.
4, 6.
I don't have a favorite creepy pasta because I didn't even know what it was
8.
until everybody had to explain it to me.
Jess doesn't even know what creepy pasta means. What's your favorite copy pasta?
What's that?
Like, you really don't know the internet, do you, Jess? How is it that you've grown up in the internet age? It's not like you never get online. How do these? I just don't know how these terms evade you. Yeah.
Well,
I'm not being mean. I sincerely don't know how you don't know what a copy pasta is.
Is that just something that you can just easily copy and paste?
Yes, basically.
Okay.
But it's usually like someone will make a legitimately cringe comment, and then people will just start copying it and pasting it below them with like
Why,
maybe
though?
slight modifications, or and then it'll just gain popularity. You'll start seeing that person's comment appear in like various threads across the internet, just as a popular response, just to make fun
And
of.
this isn't just like a famous person. This is just a regular guy.
Yeah, it's like someone, let's say I did it.
It's not
Let's
like-
say I made a really stupid comment, and people are like, oh my god, this is going to be turned into a copy pasta now. And then you started seeing my comment in other threads where people just say it, copy and paste it.
Wasn't
or
there
the-
one about the kid that, like, said he was going to kill himself because he didn't have an iPhone and everybody made fun of that kid? Was that a copy pasta?
No, I think he just killed himself because he lost his iPod. I don't think that was like
Oh.
induced by the outside. He got so pissed. No, there was it was related to that though, because on the news they called him an hero.
That's it. I
And
knew
then-
there was something with that because they
Yeah.
were making fun of him.
Then when someone would kill themselves, people
Yes.
refer to the person as an hero.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking
And
of.
for
Okay.
a while it became like suicide synonymous with an heroing.
Oh, did he actually die?
Yeah.
That's sad. Over an iPod,
I think it was an iPod. I think he lost his iPod or something.
not even an iPhone.
No, that probably would have been pre-iPhone.
Whew. An
Yeah.
iPod.
Yeah.
All right.
So
But that wasn't a copy pasta.
no, that wasn't copy pasta. That's something different. That's much different. But I have a favorite copy pasta, and everyone has probably.
What is it?
It's I can't repeat it.
Oh.
It's like a guy who claims to be a Navy SEAL, and it starts off with "What the fuck did you say to me?" and then it goes on for like, it's like it's I don't know, 1,000 words of just like this guy going off about how much of a badass he is and how he's gonna hunt you down and you're finished and all this kind of shit. Yeah. Talks about all of his credentials and combat, and so that's a good one. Anyway, let me see. Where is this?
Carrot says, Nick, you cannot tell me they are cool when everyone reads like it was written by a 13-year-old. The creepypasta.
I'm not saying they're cool. I mean, a lot of them are awful. I'll give you that. I'm not saying that they're awesome. I said every now and again you'll stumble upon one that's written fairly well. And well, the entire Backrooms concept came from like a paragraph long. No, it was like a 1-sentence or 2-sentence copy pasta, creepy pasta.
Isn't
entire-
that what Choo Choo Charles is from too? Is that
A
from
creepy
creepypasta?
pasta?
I don't know. I always saw him on the Siren Head videos and stuff.
I don't know if that was started. I don't
Mr.
know.
Dorfus says
Couldn't tell
somebody
ya.
knows SCP ? And Lazar said Chuck E. Cheese creepypasta is FNAF. I think Dad's talking about something different.
Yeah, I mean it's like you could look at FNAF that way, but Scott Cawthon actually made a game. He didn't just write a creepy pasta or steal someone's creepy pasta idea. he made it an actual game. Let me see. Now I need 1, 2, 3.
Ghoulie said in quotes, he killed himself. Jess, did he die? I thought you meant he like said he was going to kill himself.
No, he.
Sorry. Shocking. I always have to double check things.
Yeah. Yes, unfortunately he did.
Well, that reminds me of a time where somebody, when I was younger, probably like 12 or 13, my siblings, somebody told a story, and they made fun of me for this for like years afterwards. But they were talking about some kid, like, I don't know if it was like in school or what, but somebody's finger got cut off.
Mm-hmm.
And then that was like where the story ended, and I was like, did they just leave his finger sitting there? That was my question. But instead of saying it that way, I said, well, did his finger just sit, like, was his finger just sitting there or whatever? And they're like, well, does he get up and walk away? And I don't remember how I phrased it, but it was something stupid. And I said, did it just lay there? And I meant, did people just let it just sit there? Or did they, like, you know, when you lose a finger, you're supposed to like scoop it up and put it on ice, and you can reattach it. That was what I was getting at. But how everything comes out of my brain backwards, and then all my siblings thought it was hilarious to make fun of how stupid I was. Did it just lay there? So yeah, I ask dumb questions sometimes. I don't mean to. Just they come out before I have time to put them together in my brain.
That's okay. You just get too excited
I
sometimes.
do. I am doing a lot of throat clearing today.
You are.
I think it's the
Like the-
Perrier. I think it's the carbonated something or other.
Trying to recreate that Family Guy scene.
I can get closer to the mic. Yha says Nolan Bushnell left Atari to create Chuck E. Cheese. That is true.
That is.
Yeah, Nick's talked about that too.
I've been on a big Atari kick, reading a lot. I've listened to like just about every lecture that you can find on YouTube from Nolan Bushnell in like the past couple weeks. It's been
Carrot. Oh, sorry.
big inspiration recently. What were you gonna say?
Kara says he killed himself so hard he died.
Mm.
And Lazarus said, ouch. Should I put these away? Are you done?
Are we done? I
Well, I don't
is
want
there
them to
a
like,
time limit?
well, you know, I don't want them to like turn rotten, grow bacteria.
I had a science.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
My science teacher.
Yes, the buffet.
Yeah.
That's exactly what's going through my mind right now.
I had a science teacher back in 7th grade, Mr. Allspall. And he was an older man. He had a very strange shaped head. But he was a kindly old soul. And he was very interested in microorganisms. And I remember one day when we were learning about microorganisms, he came into class and he said, I have a story to tell about, I was at a local restaurant, and I took a notepad and a stopwatch, and I was timing the number of seconds that went by in between when the wait staff would go over and either replace the food or cover it with some sort of apparatus to keep particles and microorganisms from getting inside of the food. And if you saw what I saw, then you would never eat there again. And he wouldn't tell us which restaurant it was, which I felt like was the most important part.
Well, yeah, he's just leaving it up. It's like a Russian roulette. Every buffet you go to, you're going to be like, is this the one?
Yeah, I know. It's like, is this the one he was eating at? Why wouldn't he tell us? He said he didn't want to damage their business. But why did you go and do it if you weren't going to tell the class, hey, this place has 1 million microorganisms in
Did he
their
test
salad
them?
bar?
Is that what he did?
No, he was timing it. And then he had some way of guesstimating
Calculating?
the types of microorganisms that were probably growing in there and
Well,
how
what
long
if
they
they have
had
like
to...
a heat or a cool underneath or something? Is that...
I guess
doesn't
he.
matter?
I don't know. I'm not sure what all of his methods employed were, but he assured us that you would not want to eat at this place, but then he wouldn't tell us which place it was, which I thought was bullshit. Because that's, why do it then? I feel like if you're a consumer advocate, then you would want to divulge the information. Maybe you don't want to hurt their business, but it's the right thing to do. If it's not safe to be eating there. There we go. What's going on in the chat?
I'm getting there. Pumpkin says, I get bad vibes from SCPs.
She gets bad vibes.
Yeah, and then Laz said they are anomalies that shouldn't exist, but some seem nice. Carrot says, my internet's dead, so I might be gone for tonight. If that's the case, good night, chat. Well, that's sad. But hopefully your internet doesn't die.
I hope it comes back to life.
Everybody said, good night, Carrot. Good luck with Mayor's stuff. Says 2 of these. One right there and there. And then the next step is going to be this. And a brown. I think it's stuck through here. And then, okay, I guess let's go through there. That goes in like that, and like that. Okay. All right, good. Then we get this little slidey do right there. That's sliding. I like the slidey do.
Mm-hmm. And now we need 4 of these in this side. 1.
Lazarus says, I'm talking way too much. I'll calm down. You're fine.
2, 3, and what time is it?
It is, where'd my clock go? 10:45.
10:45. It's way past Lazarus's bedtime. He should have been asleep at 7. Isn't that your bedtime?
7.
7 p.m. Lights out. Or is it 6:30? My grandma used to go to bed at 6:30. Isn't that crazy?
6:30?
Yeah, she would go to bed at 6:30 p.m.
It's too early.
on her work nights.
That's too early. What time does she get up?
I think 4,
Wow.
3:30 or 4, something like. I don't know why she got up so early. She didn't have to be up that damn early. She wasn't always like asleep, but she'd have her night clothes on, and she'd have,
Talking about Karen?
yeah. She'd like be wrapping up her evening at like 6:30, and then she'd make her way to bed by like 7.
Maybe she was trying to get away from you.
I was always upstairs.
Oh.
I would come down, you know, and say hi and hang out for a minute, but it's not. I wasn't like annoying her. I wasn't bothering her. Okay, these right here. One on each side.
Lazarus and Jorphus are discussing SCPs and which ones are more popular, but I don't even know what that is, so. Do you watch SCPs? The only reason I know what it is because Emerson talks about which one?
SCP-192. I don't know.
173.
SCP-173.
SCP-173. That's the one he likes.
No, I've not played any of the SCP games.
Oh, and Mr. Jorphus says the most popular is either 173 or 999.
Well, there you go.
Wyha doesn't know any SCPs. Lazarus did confirm it is 173.
173.
Still don't know what this is.
Pumpkin, do you know SCP-173? She said she got bad vibes from him. Does that mean that you don't partake?
She may not still be on. I'm not sure.
Now hold on a second. Are you supposed to swing around and
I don't know any SCPs either. Wyha. We're in the same party.
I think it
over here.
stands for Security Containment Breach. Right?
P, SCP.
Security Containment something.
Partition. Is it a partition?
I've never, like I said, I've never played any of them, so I don't
Is
know.
it a game?
Yeah, it was a whole. They're like a whole series of games that people have made. It's not like. I think it's more of like an indie.
Pumpkin says it's a horror writing project. Maybe 173. I don't know if she's responding to your question.
Go inside like that. Watch out with the cheese. Security containment protocol.
That sounds nice.
Something. What do you do? Stop with the cheese.
I don't have anything to do.
Mr. Cheesel's not here.
There's Alexa Lamfried here. Says hi. Hello, welcome.
What's up, Alexa?
Lexa.
Lexa.
Yeah, Lexah.
Oh, I thought you said Alexa. All
Sorry.
right. Lexa.
I think I said like
Oh,
like I stuttered first.
well, what's up, Lexa? Thanks for stopping by this evening. What brings you to the stream tonight? How'd you stumble upon this stream, if I might ask? What have we got? Those two? Now what? Two more of these. People are talking about SCPs and SNLs. And
Ghoulie says the only way to kill 682 is to use every known weapon at once. That's his theory. Mr. Dorfus says poison. I'm not
poison.
sure. To use poison, I guess.
Use poison on the SCP
I didn't know you could do
173.
that.
But what's poison to them?
I'm not sure.
Like arsenic? Arsenic? Is arsenic? Is it arsenic?
What arsenic?
Is that the poison that they're
I don't
allergic
think
to?
so.
All types of arsenics. What is this? What is... No, that's not right. That's not right at all. I got something mixed up here. Let's try it. Yeah.
Pumpkin says she likes them. They're just scary.
Oh, okay.
Lazarus says the plague doctor backstory is crazy.
The Plague Doctor backstory.
Is that the 173?
I don't know. Is it? What's the 173? What does he do?
Mr. Dorfus says carbon monoxide, not arsenic.
Oh.
So
Just
Would you like
carbon
more cheese?
dioxide. No, I've got plenty of cheese. Stop trying to cheese me up. We don't need any more cheese tonight. Not right now. This looks like some sort of...
What?
What?
Lazarus says I remember my grandma watching that show about Good Doctor and I got confused.
What?
What Good Doctor are you talking about? He's like Slendy Man. What? Which
What?
of your grandmas was watching a Slender Man doctor?
I didn't know that any of his grandmothers sit around watching creepypasta videos.
I don't think they do.
Look at this. It looks like a little spaceship. Look.
Do you think your teacher would put this in the fridge?
Probably. He probably would have been...
Select whatever you want. I'm putting it away.
Go ahead with it. I don't want to get...
Oh!
You said you were going to do that, and you were right. She just stepped on all the Lego packets on the floor.
Almost fell.
Yeah, at least you didn't send that flying. I'm surprised. It's like a Home Alone trap down there. Okay, we got this. We got two of these and two of these and 1, 2 and 1, 2. All right, great. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start by taking one. Well, okay. There. This goes on the reverse. And then another one over here. Down the reverse. Damn hair. Get off of me. And then we're gonna do a a blue token on either side, and then a smooth red token on either side. Isn't that a nice word? Token. I would like 5 tokens. You guys like tokens? Going to the arcade, do you prefer going up and putting your dollar into the change machine and getting 4 quarters? Or do you prefer to get back 4 tokens? What do you prefer?
What?
When you go to the arcade,
Uh-huh.
do you like it when you put your dollar in the change machine, you get back 4 quarters? Or do you like getting back 4 tokens? A commemorative token.
I
Of
don't
like the
know.
arcade where you decided to spend the afternoon or the evening.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Well, it depends on if you're going to play more games. Oh, you mean... I don't know what you mean.
Let's say you go to Chuck E. Cheese. Would you prefer to put your dollar into the change machine and receive back 4 quarters?
Okay.
Or would you rather receive back 4 Chuck E. Cheese tokens?
Well, if you're going to be playing games, I'd rather have the tokens. If not, then, you know, you might want your money back.
But if you only have a couple left over, you've got a souvenir to take home.
Well,
That's my argument. 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. What are people in the chat saying?
everybody's explained to Lazarus what "if you know" means.
Oh, okay.
Well, because Pumpkin had typed YK. He's worse than me.
He is worse. Carrot had to tell him what LOL meant the other night. Okay, 1. That's like
It's
one
okay,
Of
Lazarus. You'll get there.
the, that was like
he,
one of.
he doesn't text or anything.
Well, I know, but that was like one of the first internet things ever. Was
LOL.
LOL. I remember being, kind of put off by the entire notion back in the day because I found myself typing it out a lot for things I wasn't laughing out loud at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I still do that.
And then it sort of came to be that if you were laughing in real life, you would probably write H-A-H-A-H. You'd actually write out ha 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 ha
Or the
ha.
little foul.
Yeah, Limfow's a good one.
Pumpkin says, 1, the fact that there's multiple proposals. 2, the Garden of Eden, Guardian Angel one. I think we missed some things. I think they're talking about SCPs still.
Oh.
Ghoulie says, I prefer not to show up at that hell spawn that is Charles Cheese himself.
You don't like Chuck E. Cheese? What's wrong with Chuck E. Cheese?
Oh, Lazarus says he was wondering what was being lulled, not he wasn't asking what LOL was.
Oh, I see. Okay. No one uses Raffle anymore.
No.
We'll talk about the Raffle copter.
Yeah. What is a Rafflecopter?
Huh?
I don't know what that is.
It's just like it's one of those things that people would say.
Mm.
An extension of Raffle. Raffle copter. And then people actually made like gifs of like a helicopter composed of Raffle.
Raffles? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
What?
The creepy Google.
Look at this contraption we've built so far. Isn't that crazy? This is probably going to have something to do with where we insert the cartridge, don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
This will probably
Yeah.
push the cartridge back out. Okay, so...
Would you like a caramel?
No, thank you, not right now.
Hey, it's Kingdom Hearts.
This isn't Mario anymore. Okay.
Ghoulie says he liked going as a child, but looking back, it was just like FNAF. Pumpkin says rollful.
These go in here.
Ghoulie says it's a pizza place with animatronics that must be alive that wish to kill a child whenever he or she is alone. Pumpkin loves Kingdom Hearts too. Woo!
Hmm.
Maybe we should have a pumpkin, a Kingdom Heart playing party.
Look at this. Isn't that neat? Look at that. We got some functionality going here. All right. Next is going to be to put these...
John C says Kingdom Sharks is a great game.
John C.
It's also carrot.
I think so.
They all carrot.
Hold on.
Kingdom Sharks.
This seems screwy.
What'd you do?
Well,
Pumpkin says you can't see him. John Cena.
yeah. Is it right here? Is what they want? Okay.
Pumpkin with some wrestling tidbits sneaking in the chat.
Do you like pineapple tidbits?
It depends.
They always put those on the school lunch menu. I remember. Remember my principal. The principal would read the lunch menu. Isn't that weird?
Yes.
In elementary school, our principal did morning announcements, and he would actually read the lunch menu too, as if we didn't already know what we were having for lunch, because they sent home the lunch menu for the whole month at a time. But then he would have to tell you in the morning announcements, and for lunch, mashed potatoes, corn.
And pineapple tidbits?
Yeah.
That would be terrible. A terrible combination.
And then it always closed with, and milk.
Always in milk.
That was the closer to everything. And for lunch, sausage pizza, pineapple tidbits, and milk.
I don't like that.
And then they would play the national anthem. And then you'd
What a
start
horrible... That just sounds horrible. It's really unsettling. I just thought back to when I watched Grease growing up and their announcements, and they're just talking a bunch of shit over the thing. The loudspeaker sounds all fun and silly compared to that. Mr. Dorfus said Winnie the Pooh one or the Mickey Mouse one. I think he's...
Of what?
I think he means the Kingdom Hearts, maybe?
The Mickey Mouse or Winnie the Pooh creepypasta?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Ghoulie says Nolan Bushnell is such an uncommon name, similar to the uncommon name William Afton.
Ah, yeah.
And Lazarus said John Cena Rapido. And Pumpkin says it sounds like a lot of lunches in school. Yeah. Lazarus has 85 lunches to pick from every day when he goes to school.
Yeah, I told him that our alternate was they would...
You just don't eat?
No. It would be 2 slices of white bread and then a cup of peanut butter with
a carrot or...
half of a pretzel stick shoved into
you
it.
had to put it on yourself.
Yeah. And that was you could use the pretzel stick
it's like jail.
Yeah, to spread the peanut butter on your white bread. And you could make a peanut butter sandwich.
They probably didn't give you enough peanut butter either, did they?
No, it was one of those little tiny
cups.
Yeah, it was a little cuppy that I later learned is called a ramekin. But yeah, it was that big around, maybe about that tall.
Would you say it was about a tablespoon of peanut butter?
Probably.
Yeah, that's not enough.
But even if you tried to use it, it would just tear
Break.
the white bread. As soon as you, because it's it wasn't nice quality creamy peanut butter. It was thick and it would stuck. So basically just a lump that you smack onto a piece of white bread that's
Just
the
hope for the
cheapest
best.
white bread that you can find.
Yeah.
And then as soon as you move the pretzel rod, it would just tear the bread in half. And then you just have a...
pretzel snap?
Probably. Yeah, I'm sure it's a pretzel rod.
I mean, even when we were in school, we would get as a side carrots or celery in peanut butter, and they would give you a big glob of peanut butter with the vegetables in there. They could have at least given you a carrot, because that probably wouldn't have broken or snapped. A pretzel is so flimsy, it would take a second for that to happen. What was your school just trying to kill people?
I don't know. I liked my elementary school though. I mean, it was looking back a little silly, but
Ghoulie says a whiteboard in his cafeteria in high school said chicken tendies.
I like tendies.
He says not even tenders. We aren't 5. Maybe they were making a joke.
It could have been.
Pumpkin says I'm hungry. I've got a bunch of deviled eggs, Pumpkin. You know, I tried to make extra chicken wings, and I made bacon, like, bacon wrapped, what were they, pickles. And I made extra thinking, man, I'm going to take some of these to Pumpkin. She would love this. And I was trying to cook it too fast, and I had my smoker set a little too high to account for the bacon, and we lost about a quarter of the food because they went up in flames. Like, Nick had to pick flaming pieces of bacon pickles and blow them out because they were on fire. So
it was dangerous.
yeah, we didn't. I've learned a few lessons for the next time I cook that type of food on my smoker. It functions also as a grill, but it doesn't have the same. It's different how it works. Maybe because of the cover over top. I don't know. They went up in flames though.
Yeah.
But the bacon covered pickles were very good, so
Yeah,
we'll have to try them again.
I didn't even mind the ones that were super burnt.
Yeah,
I didn't think they're too bad.
they were like black though.
Yeah, well, people eat blackened chicken, so why not
It's
blackened?
not burnt though. It's
What do you think blackened means?
It's a seasoning. They
No,
use
it
like
means
a
they
cake-
burn it.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
They don't just set the chicken on fire.
That's why they call it blackened.
No.
'Cause it turns black when you burn it.
Stop. No, it's black. They use a blackening seasoning on it.
Have you ever had blackened chicken, Kev?
Stop.
They just burn the chicken. That's it.
That's not it. You know how dry that would be? It'd be inedible. We actually did have some blackened chicken over there. We had a few
Oops.
casualties in the chicken wings because they were close to the bacon. They caught fire.
Where's that one now?
And then Jorfus says, my school only has a little shop where they only serve candy. That's not good. Well, maybe that's good.
I wish my school would have had a candy shop.
Ghoulie says he's getting sleepy.
Uh-oh, Ghoulie. Well, whenever you have to bow out, I hope that you have a nice round of sweet dreams this evening.
And you'll have to update us on when you talk to your lady friend again.
Yeah, we're still waiting for the conclusion.
Pumpkin is also sleepy. It's a
Uh-oh.
lot of early Saturday nights for a lot of folks.
Yeah, everyone's gonna...
Everybody's working hard.
I need the... Oh, there we go. Okay.
Lazarus said sweat dreams. Gross, Lazarus. Nobody wants to sweat. Oh, Ghoulie says he'll see his lady friend tomorrow.
Oh,
You gonna pop the what is it?
question.
Well, he's not asking her to marry him.
Oh, I know. You can pop the...
Lay it on her.
No,
Like,
not that.
not like that. I just mean, you know, here's what I've got. Here you go.
I would say confess his love.
There you go.
Or
Well,
profess.
he might not be in love.
Profess.
He might just like her.
But it's a... You can still say it. You can say, I plan to profess my love tomorrow.
Pumpkin says she worked hard at the shop till like 8:30. That's crazy. You gotta get some rest, girl. Stop working so hard. I mean, work hard, but don't work too hard. Oh, they're already at the hugging stage. So things are
Oh,
already going well. Yeah,
look at
hugging,
that.
hugging is good.
Yeah.
I never hugged people that I thought were yucky. Well, I did sometimes. I don't want to. So yeah, you're making her laugh. You're hugging. I think that's all good stuff. You got to keep with the laughing though. Girls
Yeah.
like funny.
Yep. Keep that up.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see when Pumpkin...
I didn't mean that in a dirty way, Ghoulie. I just meant like lay the info on her. Like, this is what I got. Here's my feelings. Lay them out in the open.
Pumpkin had some good advice the other night. Did you hear that?
No, I was.
She was hanging out.
I was dealing with the kids most of the time. I was trying to keep an eye on the chat, but there was so much going on. I saw that she was telling them some things, but
Yeah.
I didn't get to see what they were.
Helping a brother out.
Pumpkin, you should have come over and built Legos with us. Maybe one of these Saturdays, if you're not
Yeah.
so sleepy.
Live guest pumpkin stream.
Yeah. I'll make chicken wings. I won't burn them.
I wonder if is that a new revelation? We've never really talked about the fact that we know Pumpkin in real life.
Yeah, Pumpkin's cool. She works with me. She's a...
I don't want to dox Pumpkin. So.
Well, I didn't tell anybody who she is. She works at my shop. She's an up-and-coming artist. She's going to be under my tutelage, which is a word that I hate that Nick likes to use, but
It's a funny word.
it is funny.
Tutelage.
Tutelage.
I'm missing.
What, that white piece?
No. Oh, never mind. No. That's my wrong. Okay. Now, I need to.
Gooey has church in the morning at 9, and he wakes up at almost 7:45.
7:45, huh? Well, don't stay up too late. You don't want to exhaust yourself when you've got professions.
Flirting.
I need one clear.
Confessions
Tiny.
and professions.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, good luck if you decide to tell her about your feelings.
We'll be here waiting to hear all about it. Probably not on this stream. I think we will have gone to bed by that point when you get home tomorrow.
Pumpkin says, "Tell God I say hi, please."
1, 2.
Pumpkin
Yeah.
says, "These people are really good people too." Well, thanks. We tried. We're crazy though. Oh, Gooey has to deal with elementary kids.
Uh-oh.
We got to deal with elementary kids all the time. It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's why we also don't get sleep.
Okay, let me try and construct what.
Yeah, Gooey, you might want to tell God hello from all of us in the chat. Tell the big dog we say hello.
Let me go there.
Gooey says he'll try to put in a good word.
Thank you, Ghoulie.
Well, he was saying that to Pumpkin, but he
Oh.
accidentally called her Carrot first.
Oop.
So he didn't say for you.
Oh. You don't want to mix anyone up with Carrot these days.
He says, sorry, so used to saying Carrot because that dude is crazy. Jorfus also wants Ghoulie to say hi to God for him. I'm just waiting for you to need this piece.
That
I've
one?
been holding it for 10 minutes now.
I don't need that. I need this.
That black one? Is it this? Here.
No, it's this. Well, I already had one in
you
my
need
hand.
2.
Okay.
11:11, Pumpkin says.
Where's it put? Right here.
Ghoulie says, Nick, you slurp too much. You haven't had a drink in a long time, have you? Did you just? Am I just getting immune to it now? Did you do it a moment ago and I don't even notice anymore?
No, I hadn't taken a drink. That reminded me I was a little parched. So thank you. I need 2 of these CDs.
No. These one?
These nuts.
Oh, yuck.
People always say that.
I don't see that.
Yeah, you do.
Oh yeah, I do.
There we go. Okay. Now we're over here. We need more pieces. There we go.
Why Huh is back.
You're gesturing like I need to do something.
Yeah.
Like Waiha's back in the news.
Maybe. He had to
Why
come in.
not? It's back in the news, Kev. Why not? Right back in the news.
He had to come back inside and switch computers.
Oh.
Ghoulie is leaving for real now.
All right, Ghoulie.
Good night.
Good night to ya. Sweet dreams.
Why Huh is firing up the deep fryer to make some french fries. Well, that's pretty intense at 11 p.m. Unless
Might be
it's
a
not
different
11
time.
p.m. there.
Yeah.
But good on you, you know? Making your own french fries. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Or did you like slice your own fries or did you buy like pre-cut fries and you're just tossing them in?
Did
Because
you
that
go-
does save some time.
Did you go hunt the potatoes yourself?
Dig them out of the ground. Harvest them.
potato hunting. People talk about going mushroom hunting.
They do. I don't think potatoes are hard to find though, because people just plant plots of them.
Mm. You know this song? This is from Halo. It's from
It's not. I hate you today.
It's the main menu song in Halo, popular first-person shooter.
It is 11:15 for why, huh? And he's using pre-prepared fries in a bag. That does make it so much easier than cutting your own fries.
Hold on, 2 of these. I need a blue
And
kind of.
Mr. Jorfus prefers oven-fried potatoes.
Oven fried.
Mm-hmm.
What about sweet fried?
I don't think that's a thing.
You never heard of sweet fried potatoes?
No. I don't.
How have you not heard of sweet fried potatoes?
Pumpkin says she might pass out while listening to this. That's what I do most nights. It's like eventually I stop talking on the stream because I've just fallen asleep.
That's when I know you've made it to the end. At the end of your rope.
This doesn't sound like Mario any longer.
Well, we've had Kingdom Hearts, we've had Halo.
Should I start? Is it still okay?
Oh no, fine, here. Let me check
How about
some.
video game soundtracks?
No, not
Or
that.
8-bit hits.
8-bit hits. Whatever
no,
you want.
This
Huh?
that doesn't look safe.
No.
I'm just gonna start this one over.
Alright.
Got too scary.
Here we go. Put that right there. And we take 2 of these. Right there and there. And then one like this. Just goes right there. And one of these flat guys.
I need
A
to plug in my
rooftop.
phone.
Rooftop bebop.
Here we go. I like that Lazarus typed that.
What?
Here we go, but he typed it like phonetically, so it's HEEEELRE. We go. Here we go. Pumpkin needs a late night snack. You do. You should get yourself something. You got anything good? You got any French fries you can cook up, or any potatoes you can harvest?
Some pork rinds.
Yeah, we got lots of. Got some homemade Christmas candy that I made a while ago.
What's a good late night snack? How about some?
I was thinking about making a drink.
How about some
Cranberry, cranberry,
What do you keep singing that? I don't even know what that is still.
cereal for you and your family.
grainberry?
Is that supposed to be like, what was that weird cereal back in the day?
Which weird cereal?
I can't think of it now.
What? What can't you think of now?
Grainberry.
Yeah.
Cranberry, cranberry.
There's like a really disgusting cereal that my parents would buy, and it sounded like it would be yummy, but it was really awful. And now I'm trying. Like Grainberry reminds me of it because it was something like that, but it was awful, and it had the worst texture.
Was it like eating gravel, kind of?
Yes. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
What was it called?
It was like
They were like little crumbs.
It was like dense and it just extremely like heavy.
Yes.
And yeah, it's like most cereal. Your cereal kind of floats around the milk, and this
Yeah.
stuff just stayed at the bottom.
Yes. What was that stuff called?
Was it grain nuts?
I think so. Grape nuts. That's
Grape
it.
nuts?
Yes, it's called grape nuts. And I remember my mom was like, "Do you want this?" And it sounded like it would be a delicious treat, but it was terrible.
Yeah.
But that reminds
That's
me,
right.
that's when you sing the Grainberry song. That's what I think it's gonna be like.
It probably is.
Pumpkin says, "Nick, can you say berries and cream in your whiny voice?"
In the Jay Leno
Yes.
voice.
Berries and cream back in the nose, Kev. Huh? You ever tried berries and cream? It's a fantastic late night snack, Kev. Next time you're hungry at night, go in the kitchen, just get a little bowl of berries and pour some cream on top, Kev.
Your face just turned really red. Oh, that was an excellent effort.
It takes effort
Yeah,
to
I'm sure.
keep that going for so long.
It seemed like you were running out of air.
Yeah, because I was trying to.
Pumpkin, you almost killed Nick. She said she actually LOL'd. Thank you. But did you raffle?
Yes.
You need to raffle. You know what's funny is people say raffle, but how many people, when they laugh, actually fall to the floor and laugh?
And roll around.
Yeah, nobody does that. When you're like 4, you do that.
How many people lurch on the church floor?
I don't. Is that a thing?
Like in that song. They shook and lurched all over the church
I
floor.
don't think that's how it goes.
That's what they say.
That was a weird
One
song.
time there was this boy whose parents made him come directly home right after school, and when they went to their church, they shook and lurched all over the church
Is that
floor.
what it says?
Yes.
Why do they shook and lurch?
I never
Do you
understood.
know what that means?
I just imagine people like doing
Maybe they
this,
have like the power of Jesus in them. You know, like when people, you know, they get invigorated with the Spirit, they start like convulsing and flopping around. People used to do that when I was in college. They lurch all over the church floor. I've seen it.
Well, I don't
And
know.
they shook and lurched. I get it now.
Yeah, you should. What lurch makes me think of like a ah.
Like a creep?
Yeah,
Like
like
a
a guy's
creeping-
lurching after
lurching
you.
out, yeah, in the darkness.
And then other people are just and rolling on the church floor, lurching. The lurching part is what gets me. I can see people.
You have someone named Sightless Lemming who also laughed. I think they said so did I, so I'm assuming they were responding to Pumpkin.
Oh,
Hello, Sightless Lemming. Mr. Dorfus says berries and cream back in the news, Kev.
very much so.
We said hi. We said hi, Lazarus. Everybody is saying hi. Pumpkin says, I know that person.
Who? Sightless Lemming?
Maybe.
Oh, well, hello, Sightless Lemming. An acquaintance of.
Lazarus says, you know what I hate? When people say my last name wrong, mostly teachers. Get used to it, kiddo.
Yep, it's gonna happen for the rest of your life. People will never say it correctly.
He says they say Villers.
Yep, that's what they will continue to say for as long as you're on this planet. Very few people will put it together that the ARS is supposed to be ours.
I always thought it was Villers when I first met you.
I mean, it's right there.
But
ARS.
the word, it's spelled the same as the word pillar. People
Yeah.
don't say, oh, look at that pillar. It's
Well,
a pillar.
Maybe they should.
Well,
Maybe that'd be better.
it sounds like you're being like, you know,
Hoity-toity.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to be called Villars, huh?
yeah. Well, yeah.
No. Well, it looks like Villers to me because of the word pillars. Whoa, look at that. We've got functionality.
Oh, look at that. Clickety clack.
Isn't that cool? That's cool as shit.
Lazarus corrected Pumpkin real fast,
Mhm.
supposedly.
Okay.
Sightless Lemming says Pumpkin is brought to you by me.
Oh.
Interesting.
Oh.
Well, we're glad you're here. What kind of snack did you get, Pumpkin? Did you eat berries and cream, or did you just want to hear it talked about?
Let me see. Where's the that one? And I gotta get this guy right here. All right.
Look, nothing gets broken when you build the Legos.
How do you feel about the no sorting Januarting?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I haven't really been doing it. You're the one that's building the stuff, so
Well,
I'm just sitting here looking at the chat and tripping over Legos and stuff.
I mean, it seems to be going all right. I don't feel like we've been struggling to find things, but maybe these bags don't include as many small pieces as some of the other ones in the
Yeah,
Mega Construct set.
that is true. These are a little easier to identify.
They've got it broken up a little.
Pumpkin ate some pizza. That's a great late night snack.
Yeah. Never go wrong there. Do you eat your pizza cold, or do you prefer to heat it back up again?
Nick and I will fight to the death on this.
Yeah, I see no reason to ever heat pizza back up. There's one time to eat hot pizza, and that's when it is delivered to you.
No,
That's the only time, and after that,
you
it
always
is-
eat it hot.
no, I don't.
You should.
The
She
only
said
time,
she can do both.
the only time I ever eat hot leftover pizza is when you've already heated it up, and I don't have a chance to stop you.
Well, that's part of my my scheme. I don't even ask you. I just
I know
I'm
you
like,
don't.
He'll like it. Well, he has to. And then he'll say, you know what? This is better. No, honestly, I thought that I know you absolutely hate cooking anything, so I just assume that when I heat up your leftover pizza, you're like, wow, a nice treat, because I wouldn't do this for myself.
No.
Because I don't want to go through the trouble.
No, it's not that. It's that I prefer the pizza leftovers to be cold. I
I
actually
don't like
prefer
many,
it.
yeah, I don't like many things to be cold. Like you do cold chicken wings, and that just sounds disgusting to me.
Yeah,
I can do
cold chicken wings are great.
I can do a cold like piece of chicken. I don't know if I could do a chicken wing.
No, chicken wings leftover. It's like once it's in leftover, in the leftover category.
Pumpkin says now she wants hot cocoa, which is funny because I was about to make myself some of that.
Were you?
And, yeah, well, it's gonna make protein
Oh,
cocoa. Would you like some?
Proco.
Proco.
No, I'm okay. We've got that delicious looking cocoa down there, and I'll wait until I'm ready to have that.
You can have it now if you want. I won't
No,
judge you.
this is strict big boy January.
Well, I know. Well, you can de-strict and enjoy
no
the.
sweets.
You can enjoy the kind I'm making.
No, we're not gonna do that. If I'm gonna have a treat, it's gonna be a treat.
Slightless Lemming says cold pizza, warm beer, the breakfast of champions.
There
That
you
is
go.
true.
That's exactly right. That's the American
And
way.
then Sightless Lemming says, Pumpkin, we have some coffee brand hot cocoa. That could be good.
Coffee brand?
Yeah, like maybe like a Keurig like hot cocoa.
Oh.
Yeah, like sometimes like Dunkin' Donuts has like a hot cocoa.
Mm.
Mm.
That's probably good.
Mr. Dwarfus says, when the pizza is cold and the beer is hot. Ugh, that's not a good combo. Why, huh? LOL'd at that. Lazarus says you like warm cereal. No, I don't. I don't like warm cereal. What do you mean? Like oatmeal?
Cream of wheat.
How do I make my hot cocoa? I just take, I assume you're asking me. I have a chocolate protein powder. It's actually, it sounds gross, but it's a beef protein. It doesn't taste beefy though, and I just mix that with milk and I heat it up, and it's a delicious treat.
Okay.
Lazarus said, "Do you?" I don't know what warm cereal is, Lazarus.
Like Lucky Charms in the microwave?
That's what I'm thinking of.
I don't know.
Does your milk also have to be warm?
I don't know. I've never done that before.
It doesn't sound like it should be good. Or maybe he means like an oatmeal. Lazarus can't stop giggling. He's trying to pull a fast one over on me. Are you sure you don't want a Proco? A hot
yes,
Proco?
I'm sure I don't want a hot Proco. No Proco for me.
Will you at least taste it?
No.
It has no sugar in it. It's still a big boy drink. 0 sugar.
Yeah, I believe you.
Ugh.
I get it. I see what you're saying. And I don't want any.
Hey, look how much it's grown already.
The
Yeah. My sourdough.
Tamagotchi.
Yeah, look. Everybody look. My sourdough has already almost doubled in size. It's pretty exciting.
You should play Pilot Wings 64 because it has perhaps a top 5 video game soundtrack ever. I love that soundtrack so much. Such a good one. In fact, maybe we should put that on soon. One of the best. Tough to beat the Pilot Wing 64 soundtrack. It's so funky. So funky and upbeat and just puts you in a nice groove. I'm gonna find it now. Hold on one second. Let's see. Pumpkin said I'm gonna make a frog bread out of our sourdough. Jess, you know what frog bread is?
No, I know what monkey bread is. Is it like that?
Lazarus, I don't think anyone likes hot cereal. He said, who likes hot cereal? I said, I don't think anyone.
Yeah.
Unless you're talking about oatmeal.
Would you like a cup of milk? Hot milk?
No, I'm not 4. No, I don't want any hot milk. Hold on now. Let me see. Gotta go back and find this. We've got a Pilot Wing 64 mix. Let me see what's on here. That doesn't quite look like... Well, this might be good. Let's see.
Are you revamping the tunes again?
Yeah.
Are you missing this piece?
No, I
Oh, you
think
already
it was
did
right
that?
there.
Did you do
Yeah.
the red one? Let's see. It's like Kenny G. Sounds like Kenny G.
It's Pilot Wings mix. Well, we've got one from the original Pilot Wings, but they don't have the 64. Well, damn it. Oh well. We're gonna have to... I don't understand how they don't have it anywhere on Spotify. That's a ripoff. I guess we got this at least. That's all they're gonna give us. What else is a good one to do here? Would grits be considered a hot cereal?
With what?
Grits?
Grits? Is that considered? That's not cereal.
Grits
right?
are not. You don't consider grits
I
cereal?
wouldn't.
Here, I'll take a little bit more of
Part
that.
of corn, isn't it? Isn't it like a corn?
How about some more ice?
Sure you don't want any beef in
Yeah.
your drink?
Slightless Lemming said, I'm an eggs and bacon fan myself, but only Fairchild Farm eggs. They're the best.
Tell him how much you paid for eggs today.
Earlier today we paid, what was it? $6.50 for
A dozen.
$6.50 per dozen. $6.50 per dozen eggs earlier today.
We've been slumming since the Fairchild chickens haven't been putting out.
Why, huh? Said we get eggs from Kroger.
Yeah, Kroger's okay.
And Sightless says, wow.
I know. We were getting spoiled.
Yeah.
We were getting spoiled with the Fairchild eggs getting here all the time. Don't know what to do.
Here's some good, oh, that's all they have on here? What the hell? I was gonna play some mini bosses and they only have, they got one song on Spotify. What is up with that? Why in the world would they... How about the Mega Man 2 collection? Sightless says, Fairchild chickens are like the kids, lazy. And Lazarus said, lazy? I'm not. Never mind. Here you go. There's your telephone back. Pour in my Grand Perrier.
You want to see the swirling?
The swirling dervish.
Yeah. Anybody want to see the swirling? Oh, got too carried away. This little guy gets crazy. Getting pretty good.
Make sure you don't slosh it everywhere.
It has a mind of its own. There you
Oh,
go.
you got, look. You got like poopy all over the tablecloth.
It's part of the Diarrhea Delectables
Oh, no.
catalog.
All right, let's turn the page and get back to building.
Why Huh says I bought a poop game to play too. It's neat. What is this poop game?
What kind of poopy game did you get? Was it one of the poop killer games? 2, 3, 4.
Sightless says, what kind of mixer is that? It is a, what do you call these things? It's a milk frother. I mostly only use it for drinks because sometimes if I have like eggs I'm trying to scramble, I remember thinking like, oh, this will be faster, but it doesn't have like the horsepower you need to.
Yeah.
It kind of gets bogged down by not a whole lot, so it's good for like if you're making a cappuccino or in this case a hot chocolate. This protein powder is it doesn't really mix great with just like a shaker, so it works really good for that. I got it on Amazon for like $20, I think. It's called the Elita Pro.
The Elita?
Elita.
Oh, Elita.
And it also came with like a mini whisk, which seems pretty useless, but maybe you can use it for something. Mr. Dorfus says music nice. Lazarus says Poop 101 coming February 2023.
Oh, we need to put this up here. Okay.
And Sightless says, that's cool, thank you. You're welcome.
Imagine a movie starring Keanu Reeves called John Whisk.
Why? Why would that happen?
He's a famous barista.
But when you whisk and you're usually baking,
Huh?
this isn't a whisk, it's a milk frother.
Okay, well, he'd be a famous baker.
Yeah, he'd be making like cookies and stuff.
He goes around and he very quickly bakes cookies for people.
He could whisk eggs or like a meringue. He could make a meringue.
He could make lots of baked goods. He gets revenge on people by baking them
Treats.
quickly.
Why is that revenge? Does anything happen to them after they eat them? They like poop their pants?
He bakes it much faster than they were prepared for.
Oh, so it's not ready yet.
Yeah.
Maybe they're still full from dinner.
Yeah, and then they don't get to eat his treats because they're not ready. They're ready to eat, but they're not ready to eat them. And that's how he gets revenge on people. It's John Whisk.
That's a horror. Stop.
What?
Not the old man voice. Would you like a taste of my hot cocoa?
No.
Pumpkin, did you score yourself some hot cocoa?
What do you think? Would John Whisk be a box office smash hit? A summer blockbuster? What do they want now? Is it...
How many of these streams has Lazarus watched? He just said new live action, Diarrhea Delectables 2, The Origins of Diarrhea. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, little buddy. That's okay, right?
What?
We talked about how it's not good to be called somebody's little buddy, but it's okay if it's your If it is your little buddy, right?
Well, yeah, you don't want to be like my age and be someone's little buddy. That's never a good thing to be. If you're like almost 40 years old and people are like, oh, that's... You see that guy who walked in? That's Dave's little buddy over there. You don't want to be known as someone's little buddy. Usually means you're an asshole.
Sightless says, I don't know, sounds like a whiskey movie.
Ah.
Oh, I get it.
Mm.
You guys are like on the dad joke wavelength. It took me a little bit longer to figure it out.
Yeah, I knew exactly what was going on there.
He says Lazarus is the coolest kid in the room. I think he's the only kid in the room. Well, no, Mr. Dorfus is a youngin' too. He's older than Laz though, right? Is Mr. Dorfus? Yeah, he's
Yeah.
under.
I think
18?
Jorphus just turned 14.
Okay,
Didn't you?
I think him and Ghoulie are the same. Are you and Ghoulie the same age, Mr. Dorfus?
No, Ghoulie's 15.
Oh, that's right. Gosh, dang it. I'm getting their names and their ages wrong.
I
Just like
know.
my own kids. I don't get my own kids' names and ages right either. He says yes. So 14.
Okay, this goes in here. I think. Is that what they're doing? Looks weird.
Okay, you guys are a year apart. Well, you're all pretty cool in my book. Jorphus is always hyping me up, though.
Hyping you up.
Yeah,
do you
Carrot
mean?
comes crashing down, talking some dirty
Oh.
trash.
Yeah.
Jorphus is like, I like you, Jesse. I
Mm.
think you're nice. I don't think you poop too much and stuff like that. Thanks, Jorphus. I think Ghoulie left, Lazarus.
Yeah, Ghoulie had to go to sleep. Ghoulie was going night-night. Ghoulie, go night-night.
That makes him sound like super little.
Hey, I'm finally ready for that piece that you had. Weren't you holding this piece for like 20 years?
Yeah, I was wanting you to find something to do with it.
Yeah.
It looks like a little apron with boobs.
You're not even handing them to me now.
Lazarus thought everybody was adults. That's because everyone's so mature and they act so nice and
Yeah.
wholesome with their poop jokes.
All right.
Winehouse says, I'm old. Are you 97? How old are you? Why, huh?
See,
If you
Lazarus.
don't mind disclosing your age.
Lazarus, this is why PewDiePie always talks about all the 10-year-olds in his chat.
Why?
Because it's true. There's a bunch of youngins who come around.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah, it is. I'm just saying.
They're the ones that use YouTube the most.
I
so
know.
they're bound to be around. This hot chocolate is excellent. You're going to be very sad that you're missing out. It
Well-
doesn't taste like a swap, you know? You always say, I want to just have the real thing. It's just as delicious. Taste.
Don't say that.
Just try.
No. You can't say that.
I can.
That's the line.
That's
and
not-
that's when you always know people are lying.
It's
Because vegans always say the same thing too.
No.
You gotta try it. It's just as good as real chicken. It's just as good as steak. It's just as good as a real
I
hamburger.
think it's just as good. If you handed me this and I went to a hot chocolate stand and I paid for it, I wouldn't think anything was up with it. It
Maybe
tastes like regular hot chocolate to me.
Maybe at a hot chocolate stand, because that's oftentimes just complete shit.
Well, what are you comparing it to?
Like homemade hot chocolate.
I've never had homemade hot chocolate. All
Yes,
I've ever
you
had
have.
is like the stuff that comes in a powder
That's
that you mix with
you-
milk.
yeah, you make it
That's
at
what
home.
they're serving at the stands.
No,
This is also-
they make that shit with water all the time.
Well-
That's the big difference right there. Is when it's made with
Yeah, that's true.
milk versus water. It's like the difference between a protein shake with milk
Well,
versus
yeah, of
water.
course.
It's like with milk.
A
it's-
protein shake, you say?
Yeah.
That's what this is.
No, my point is that it's at least tolerable with milk. If you have a protein shake with water, it makes you want to throw up. It's disgusting. All right.
Oh, Waiha is 34. Well, we're older than you.
Hmm.
And
Yep.
Pumpkin is so old, says Sightless Lemming.
Look at that. We got the front.
He believes that
Power
children are the
reset.
future. Teach them well and let them lead the way.
That's a fantastic philosophy.
Mr. Dorfus says 1 out of 10 cocoa. See, you've made everybody hate my hot chocolate treat.
I didn't make them
you
hate
don't
it.
you don't even know if it's delicious. You've not even tried it.
It's just like the Among Us hot chocolate.
Eggnog is superior to cocoa. I also agree. But I also make homemade eggnog, and Nick says it's not as good either.
It's not that it's bad. It just doesn't taste like eggnog.
Yeah, it does.
No, it tastes more like boiled custard.
That's what homemade eggnog tastes like.
But that's not eggnog. Eggnog has a
wanna
very
know why?
specific flavor to it. Like when you drink, like
It's
the
because you
UD
have to cook that. You have to cook the yolks.
No, that's not. No, it's like it's the flavor, not the consistency or the complexion. When you drink UDF eggnog, it's got a very unique flavor to it.
It's because
It's
of all.
eggnoggy.
It's because of the extra sugar and stuff that they put in there.
No, it's like, what is it? What do they put in it? What?
Egg, cream.
What's the nog part?
There's no nog.
Do you put nutmeg in it?
Everybody puts nutmeg in it. I put nutmeg in mine.
Maybe you're not putting enough nutmeg
I'm putting
in.
plenty of nutmeg.
You must
nutmeg. Yes, I am.
not. I don't think you're filling it with enough nutmeg.
I can put more nutmeg in it. It's a
I
very
don't know.
strong flavor.
This baffles me because you always wanted to get the UDF eggnog,
It is. It's good.
and I don't know how you're missing that
Because-
what you make doesn't taste the same. It's not that it doesn't taste as good. It tastes
doesn't.
like a
It's
different product.
It is. But I like that better.
But then that's not eggnog.
It is eggnog.
It's Jesse's
No.
holiday drink.
No, it's not Jesse's holiday drink. I learned it from my uncle who used to make eggnog, and I've changed the recipe a bit, but all eggnog is eggs and milk and cream and a lot of sugar usually. I don't put the sugar in mine, so I put some. I'll use like an alternative, like protein powder.
Well,
Rum, brandy, and bourbon. That's what Silas says. You usually
Yeah.
add that to the eggnog.
that would enhance the
Ah,
flavor.
corn syrup. That's probably the difference, to be honest.
No, I don't think that's the case.
That's what Silas says.
They may put corn syrup.
Eggs. Eggs are what makes it eggnoggy.
I wouldn't be surprised if they put corn syrup in theirs, but that's not the flavor that's missing.
Let's see, eggnog versus boiled custard. Even though they start with the same base of egg and cream, they taste different. Eggnog is warm and rich, while custard offers a lighter flavor of vanilla.
That's how I feel about the drink in question.
Eggnog is almost identical to ice cream. It's just a stirred custard made of milk and egg. Well, I'm just trying to see the
But-
difference.
What do you?
I don't
what
know
are
if
you
it's
about
because
to-
they can, like, if you make the drink that I make without cooking it, it's going to taste different. But they tell you have to, now, if I got, like, chickens from the Fairchilds, I probably wouldn't feel the need to boil them. But when you get them from the store, they're not pasteurized, so they say to, like, heat them so that it makes them safe, which is why you have to boil them. It makes the, like, boiled custard taste. When you have, like, the cooked ingredients, it tastes different than if you were to just, like, mix everything raw and just drink it. So I don't know if that's the difference.
I don't know. It's all a bunch of hocus pocus and magic to me. I just want to put it in my damn cup and drink it, that's all.
Well, I would make you some, but you hate it.
You wouldn't make me some.
I would. I'd make
You
you
would
some
make
right
me.
now.
You would make me some of the Jesse's holiday drink. And I'm contending that that's not the same thing as eggnog.
UDF eggnog ingredients. Let's see what's in it. Milk, high fructose corn syrup, cream, eggs, or egg yolks, whey, cornstarch, non-fat milk, sugar, salt, carrageenan, and then turmeric for coloring, and nutmeg.
It's that nutmeg that's probably doing
I
it.
put nutmeg in mine, you ding dong.
Then you're not putting enough.
That's not it. That's just that's like the spicy flavor that you get. That's not what you're talking about.
There's
It's kind of like cinnamony, but
something.
that's the nutmeg.
It's like a And you know that you're drinking eggnog.
I'll make
when
you
that
some
happens.
boiled custard tomorrow, and I'll put a shitload of nutmeg in it, and you can tell me what you think.
I don't believe that the only difference between the two is they didn't put enough nutmeg. Like if you leave the nutmeg out, it's just boiled custard. Is that?
No, that's your definition. That's what you said. That's not what's different. They have corn syrup. That's the second ingredient. So it's very sugary and
I'm
thick.
not missing the taste of corn syrup.
Well,
That's not what I'm missing.
It's the sweetness that you're missing. It's basically like melted ice cream.
Well, I mean, who's talking shit about that?
Nobody. The difference is that it's cooked versus not cooked, I believe. I don't really know. I don't. It's got a bunch of junk in it.
Well, we're not debating the merits
But
of
aside
its
from that, the ingredients.
nutritional value.
Well, aside from that, the ingredients are pretty much the same. So I don't know. Sightless says eggs, cream, milk, sugar, rum, brandy, bourbon. He'll send us some. Sounds good.
Okay.
We'll eat it. That's what alcohol's for. Lazarus is having a chocolate milkshake. Mr. Jorfus said, I saw a video of an annoying orange to try not to puke challenge, so I don't know if it's good or gross.
Try not to puke challenge.
Mm-hmm.
There's the was it one of the Epicac videos?
What's
You ever see
happening on
these? You ever see these Epicac videos?
Let's not talk about that again. You got into a whole thing about that.
It's true.
Sightless says, Lazarus, isn't it a little cold for milkshakes? Well, some people, things just never change. Boy likes his milkshakes,
Yeah.
as you should know.
Long history of
Milkshake
milkshakes.
drinking
Yeah.
with that boy.
Jamocha shakes.
Yep.
Probably one of the better milkshakes you'll ever experience in your life.
Yeah. Sightless says, cheap eggnog equals yoo-hoo. Quality eggnog equals chocolate milk.
I never really got into Yoo-Hoo. Did you?
No.
It always tasted way too watery to me. Is it made with mostly water? It doesn't have any milk in it, does it?
I doubt it. It's too, like, see-through to have
Yeah.
milk. It's too brown.
Kind of belongs in there with the diarrhea delectables.
Yeah.
That'd be on the drink menu. There we go. That one and two of the squares. Okay, now, let me take a look at this. Square. And then we got this one. Another
The only straight answer I could
square.
find is that eggnog, the eggs are not cooked, and that is the difference. Because a cooked egg, even if it's cooked in the way that you do a boiled custard, is going to give off a different flavor than a raw egg, because a raw egg has a much less eggy flavor. Like if
So
you,
where?
if
Hold
you
on.
think
Where is it cooked? It's cooked in
the
which
egg
one?
yolk- So the kind that I make,
Yeah.
that you make at home, and this is why most homemade eggnog recipes taste like the one that I make, is because the egg yolks, you heat your milk and your cream and all your vanilla, your nutmeg, all that stuff, and then you temper your eggs, and then you whisk them very quickly. We need John Whisk for that. And then you slowly let it come up to temperature and heat so that the eggs are cooked, so that
Yeah.
they're safe to consume.
I thought you said that's bullshit.
That's a conversation for another day. Like I said, if I had eggs from the local farm
Yeah.
with the good chickens, I would probably feel comfortable enough. You know, if you have like raw pasture raised eggs, I'll like put those raw in my protein shake. So I would make it with that, and then you don't heat it up.
Yeah.
It's the heating element and the cooking of the egg yolks that changes the flavor. Where store bought, they pasteurize. There's like a pasteurization process with the egg, so they don't have to cook it. So they can put it in there raw, and then that's why the flavor is more mild,
I see.
milky
Then.
tasting, not as eggy.
Well, all right. I guess.
So now you know.
All right.
So I will make a eggnog without cooking the eggs one time, and we'll see if we all die. We'll see. It'll be a Christmas to remember.
Okay.
Maybe it'll really be a diarrhea delectable.
We can test our immortality.
Well,
With
when
Tim
I was
Heidecker.
getting eggs from Pumpkin all the time, I was just dumping those in my protein shakes, and nothing bad happened to me.
Well, that's the way that Rocky did it.
I know. People have been doing it that way for a long time.
Rocky Balboa style.
Sightless Lemming, once again, says if you add the alcohol, it kills all the bad stuff.
Oh.
That's the solution to everything, apparently.
Add alcohol.
Yeah, let's do it. Although, it's not good for this month.
No, it's still sober genu over. So
Yeah.
we'll have to do that next month. Where's the piece I'm looking for? I need.
Lazarus says Diarrhea Delectables Part 4, Return of the Yoo-Hoo McWatery.
Ugh.
Lemmings, or Sightless Lemming says it's called chocolate flavored drink. And Laz says, one of his friends at school says eggnog sucks.
Oh.
Eggnog does not suck. It is the drink of the gods.
Then you say, you know what? You suck.
Yeah. Or if you want to make it burn even further, you say your mom sucks.
I need a.
Lazarus, do kids still use... Well, maybe we should ask... Mr. Dorfus is older. Do
Yeah.
kids still tell your mom jokes? Like, do they still say your mom about everything?
Yeah.
Is that still an insult these days? Laz or Jorfus?
Yo mama's so big when she sits around the house, she sits around the house.
I hate you. I bet Sightless has got some good Yo Mama jokes. He's a funny guy.
Yeah.
I bet he's got some good jokes. You know how I've always been bad at getting jokes? I
Yeah.
remember when I was younger, I never understood Yo Mama jokes.
How do you not understand your mama
know.
jokes?
I just never thought they were very funny.
Did you also have a troubling time with knock knock jokes?
No, those are pretty straightforward. Sightless says mom jokes never go out of style. Lazarus said yes. Mr. Dorfus says yes, it is. Wait. People still tell mom jokes? Is that what you meant, Dorfus? He says, and for the kids with two dads. Oh. Who insults worse? I don't know. I don't understand what you guys are saying in the chat. Type it in a clear, concise sentence of your experience with mom jokes so that I know what you mean. Because I was slow to read everything.
4. Just one?
Sightless Lemming says,
Oh, it's supposed to.
mom jokes never go out of style, just like your mama.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Do you think Jay Leno would tell your mom joke?
Yeah, Jay probably would during his opening monologue. Probably tell a mama joke or two. I don't
What did
know.
it start with? Did you hear about this? Your
Probably.
mom jokes back in the news.
It always has to be back in the news. You hear about this. That's the Leno Shuffle. Oh, Leno. Oh.
Not the Leno Shuffle. Mr. Dorfus says, so YouTube doesn't allow your mom jokes. Did you tell one? Because if you did, I didn't see it.
Blocked.
I don't know any good your mom jokes.
What is... Hold on.
Oh, he said yes. Well, replace your mom with your squirrel and tell the joke again so that I can...
Maybe there were other parts of it that were blocked.
Well, replace the words that you think might have been blocked, and then in the next sentence, type the words that you meant to say, but don't put them in the sentence. So say, your squirrel is so fat. What's a mom joke where your mom is so fat? I told you I never got mom jokes. There's tons of those ones.
I know. Now I can't think of any. Hold on. There's this. I told the one that came to mind, and now I can't think of any others. yellow, and this. There we go. Okay. Right on top, I guess. Is that what they want?
Your mom is so fat when she fell I didn't laugh, but the sidewalk cracked up.
Ah, that's a good one.
Yeah. So yeah, just replace mom with squirrel. YouTube doesn't have any problem with squirrels.
Make fun of squirrels all you want.
Yep. They're not a marginalized community.
Nope.
Are moms though?
I don't know.
Women aren't even marginalized anymore.
Depends
They're
on
not
who-
extreme enough.
Depends on who you ask.
It's true. You ready for this guy?
No, not yet. This, and this
Lazarus, I don't know what you're saying.
one. Is he speaking gibberish?
He just says, "That good?" I heard it somewhere. And
Maybe
then-
he tried typing in a joke that got blocked.
Silas says, "Keep having fun, y'all."
All right, thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, it was nice chatting with you.
Stop by again sometime. Shoot the shit. Stop by when I'm playing a game. Talk shit. Laugh at me.
Make fun of him.
But have a good evening.
What part you doing?
This right here's that one and that. And that's gonna go right next to this. That. And then I need these pieces.
I started
you
it
got
for you, but I can't find that one. Oh wait, here it is. That goes on the tape,
Just a flat top.
in the peak top.
And that goes.
Oh, I didn't know Waihan was still here.
Waihan's still hanging out?
Yep. Everybody's saying goodnight to Lemming. Well, Lazarus said,
Back a little bit.
"Well, I typed." Lazarus, you must have said something and it got blocked. You can send it to me in a text on Messenger if you want, and I will read it out loud so everybody can hear your joke. Unless it's dirty, then I won't say it.
So that goes right there. And, is that? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Flipping along. Yellow and
Do you
two.
need this? Is that?
Yeah, two of them.
Lazarus, I'm waiting for your joke. I haven't
Well,
received your joke yet.
Two
Your joke of the night.
Trying to invade Jorpus' territory.
No, we can never do that.
Alright, we need a little spindle.
Mr. Jorfus wants to know, is there a joke? I don't.
Yes.
I think he tried to type a joke, and I think it got censored.
1, 2,
The
3.
10-year-old can't tell jokes
Nope.
because they're too extreme for the internet. So I've asked him to send it to me in a chat so that I can see what it says and maybe read it if it's not inappropriate, and if we won't get our channel taken away.
Yeah, we'll see.
Your channel, it's not ours.
Well, you're here.
I didn't do anything to make this.
You're here, you're contributing, you're watching the chat, you're doing things. Alright, and then this goes in here.
Mr. Dorfus says, "Oh man, it was a fancy version."
Fancy version of what?
I don't know. I'm not seeing everything that's supposed to be coming up, I think.
What's YouTube doing to us?
I don't know.
Just blocking everything?
Make sure you all like the video. I went back and there was 0 likes. Oh, your mom jokes. Yeah, I don't know. Lazarus, I still haven't gotten your, nope, that's not you.
Maybe they don't like the video. Maybe that's why they haven't liked it.
That's sad. I liked it.
Did you?
Lazarus, go like the video. Be a good boy.
need the audio video thing. There we go. Hey.
Should I press on something really hard and break the whole thing?
Please don't. That would be a dick. Don't be a dick. Move. That's gonna go right there, like that. 1 to 1. We need 2 of these right here.
Lazarus says he's sending me the joke.
That. 1, 2.
Your mom is so fat she's bigger than the whales. YouTube wouldn't let him say that. Thank you, Lazarus. I think that was a pretty wholesome your mama joke.
Yeah.
Maybe you just can't say fat. You're not allowed to say fat?
Maybe not.
Here, I'm going to type in the word fat. Let me know if you guys see it. Did anybody just see me type fat?
Listen. See if you can type in "listen here, fat."
Okay.
See if it'll let you say that.
Listen here. Fat. Okay. Can you see that? They said, there it is. Can you see listen here, fat? Your mom is fat. Okay. I also typed your mom is fat. Let's see if that's the one that doesn't work. You guys can see that? Wow. Maybe it's just the mama joke.
Maybe
Yeah, they can see it. Maybe you guys
Maybe we're allowed to write stuff since it's
our channel.
yeah. But if they think you're coming in to talk shit.
Well,
so they've limited the shit talking people can do.
all right, Mr. Jorfus, let me know.
Just let me know.
Just let me know. He says he's gonna try it. He said maybe because I'm a mod, it lets me. Bum, 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 bum. I ain't seen nothing yet.
I need one of these and then a square times 4.
Jorfus, if you said anything, I didn't see it. I wish I had the option to see the things and choose to limit them myself.
Yeah.
Already texted. Yeah, it looks like it keeps it hidden, whatever it is that you're saying. Which means it was probably funny. Nope, I don't see yours either, Lazarus. Nobody can say anything in the chat.
No jokes.
No jokes are allowed.
No joking on YouTube.
You best be careful before you get the channel taken away. Is Why still here?
Who asked?
I'm just wondering. Did we ever find out if
what?
Why is a boy or a girl?
No, I'm not sure. We never knew.
Oh, their fries are ready.
Oh.
A while back ago when we were joking about eggnog, so I missed that. I hope your
Oh.
fries are delicious and you're enjoying them.
One.
Lazarus says there's only poop jokes. Yeah, those don't get censored. That's kind of funny.
You can do poopy jokes.
Yeah, you can talk about diarrhea and poop and farts and sharts, but you can't say fat.
Yeah.
It's weird.
1 and 1.
How are your French fries? Why, huh? Are they delicious?
Got a red and one of these.
See? Lazarus just typed the word diarrhea. Yes, we can see it.
These. And then the white. That. These are going to be our inputs.
And he says, and you can cuss, so why? Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
YouTube is a mystery.
It's a mystery.
There's our white input. And then we've got,
Oh, that's cute.
yeah.
Look
yellow.
at that.
Just like a real NES.
He says, yes, they are delicious. What style of fry did you go with? Did you go with like the standard, like skinny fry? Did you get like a wedge, a curly, a seasoned curly, a waffle fry? What kind of fry you got?
A steak fry.
Steak, those are my least favorite.
I know. I like them though.
I don't know. My brother always liked them. I always thought it was a disappointment.
Crinkle fries. The steak fries at Kings Island are good in my opinion, and you get the vinegar to dip them in.
I always got the cheese. I've never been a vinegar.
That's about the only time that I like to put vinegar on my fries. Well, I like those big
Penn
steak
Station.
fries and Penn Stations. And I don't always do that Penn Station, but sometimes.
Lazarus, nobody wants to hear about diarrhea anymore. Oh, regular julienne fries. Fast food fries. Those are good. Those are
Julienne.
probably one of my favorites. Just a standard slender fry. We don't like fat fries around here.
You don't.
Well,
I like Rally's fries.
yeah, those have like a seasoned coating on them.
Yeah. And they're a little chonky.
Yeah, but they're so fried that they're not like a baked potato in the center.
A baked potato?
Yeah, that's why I don't like steak fries. I don't like it because I don't like baked potatoes very much. So the inside, because there's so much potato, it's like a baked potato in the center. And that always, I don't really like that. I can do without that.
I can do without that. I can do without that.
It's okay,
That song?
Lazarus.
Who sings that song? I can do without that.
I don't think that's how it
I
goes.
can do without that.
That's not how it goes.
Oh, baby, baby. I can do without that.
That's not how it goes.
I can do without that. That's how. Well, how does it go then?
I'm not gonna sing it.
Just you can say it out loud. How's it go?
Now my brain won't put it back the way it's supposed to be.
What do you mean your brain won't put it
It
back?
won't allow me to think of it in the original context.
What's-
Don't do me like that. Isn't that how it goes?
Don't do me like that.
Yeah. Though I love you, baby, don't do me like that. Yeah, that's how it goes.
What was I saying?
I can't do without that.
yeah. I can't do without that. I can't do without that.
I think Pumpkin fell asleep a while ago after her pizza. She had a midnight snack and dozed off.
Well, that's a good way to end your evening sometimes.
I should go for a slice of pizza.
I can always do that.
Yeah. I'm glad that I married someone who shares a love for pizza the way that I have a love for pizza.
You'd have to be a real oddball to.
Some people are like, nah,
Mm,
I can do without it. I can do without that.
I can do without that.
Although I don't know if you love pizza as much as I love pizza. Do
Well,
you?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like most people have a general admiration. If you grew up in the United States, I mean, it's a fairly
You know what's kind of silly?
no.
You know how people always ask you, like, what's your favorite this or your favorite that, your favorite band, your favorite movie? I can
Yep.
never answer those questions, ever. But the one question I can always answer is, what's your favorite food? It's always pizza.
Yeah.
And I can say that with certainty. And that's probably the only thing. Maybe if they asked me who, like, my favorite man was, I could say you.
Your favorite man.
Who's your favorite husband? I would pick you.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. But yeah, pizza's the only... Lazarus, he doesn't like to do it on command.
What?
The J voice.
Yeah, I can't just do J constantly.
He wants you to do I can do without that with the J voice.
That won't work.
So I'm really amped up.
This seems oddball here. I guess that works. Okay.
Here you go. I put this together for you.
And that goes right there. Okay. On to the next one. And a 4-piece nuggets and a two-piece nuggets.
Isn't there a song about that one?
4-piece nuggets.
No, on to the next one.
Oh yeah. One, on the next one.
Yep.
One, on the next one.
Yep, you got it.
It's just what he sounds like too.
I was gonna say, how did you make his voice higher pitched? He doesn't have a high voice. You just made him like that for no reason.
Don't make me like that.
That's what he'd say if you were listening.
Finally,
to
I've been waiting for this piece to have a purpose. Mr. Jorfa says pizza and fries back in the news, Kev. Now, you had mentioned that you like your pizza cold.
Mm-hmm.
Can you eat your French fries cold? Would you ever have leftover fries and just grab them out of the fridge and eat them?
That is one food that I will say absolutely not.
They've got like a 5-minute span of eatability.
Like I could still eat fries lukewarm, but cold, no, it's disgusting.
I wonder if like you cooked it and then you froze it, and then you ate it frozen. That would
I
be
don't
good.
think so.
Like a fried popsicle.
Ugh, no.
Maybe
Probably
dipped
not.
in some ketchup.
Probably not. Probably no good.
Would anybody in the chat eat frozen or refrigerated fries from the day before? Anybody?
My guess is going to be no. No one
I
here.
wouldn't. I certainly wouldn't. I've only, just in my adult life, been better about eating leftovers in general. Never been great about that. There you go.
These?
No, Lazarus says no.
Go for Lazarus.
Jorfa says, nah, my dad makes cool fries. Like, cool as in, like, help me out here.
Like hip.
Like hip. Do the kids
Yeah.
say hip anymore? That's like an old man thing. That's hipper hip.
Everyone
Pretty
says
hip
hip.
and cool.
Everyone says hip. Because it's hip to be square.
Does your dad make, like, neat hip fries, or does he make cold fries that you have to eat below room temperature? You have to clarify. Oh, he says they're delicious. What does he do? Is it like a special Argentinian French fry? I want to know. Do I need to make another recipe?
Maybe. There was a movie that I remember watching with Peter Weller, who played, he was in one of the seasons of Dexter.
Yeah.
He played RoboCop.
Yeah,
You
I
know
know
Peter
who,
Weller?
I know who he is.
I'm surprised because you never know
I know.
anyone's name.
I know. Once again, I was proud of myself.
He was in some movie where he's at a dinner table and there's a kid and he's trying to talk to him. I think maybe he's dating the kid's mom, something like that. And he asks the kid if something's hip. And the kid's like, nothing is hip. And that like pisses him off and he goes into like a tirade.
Oh. I don't know if I've
He's
seen
like
that.
making fun of him for using the word hip. But I always think of that. And I don't know what the movie is. I couldn't tell you. I saw it
Do you want me to look it up?
decades ago.
Would you like me to look into it?
I don't think you'll be able to find it.
Mr. Jorfin says just regular oven fried fries.
Mr. Jorfin.
Jorfis.
You said Jorfin.
Okay, I had an error, okay?
Conversation mistake.
Peter Weller. What did you say that kid says? Nothing is hip?
It's something like that. He's like being a smartass to him. Okay, is that everything?
Firstborn?
Firstborn? I don't know.
Looks like it.
What's it about? I mean, how'd you find that?
I typed in Peter Weller, nothing is hip.
That came up?
Yeah, it says, I guess he plays Sam. Hey, come back here, you little shithead. Hey, don't talk to Jake like that. He acts like a shithead, and you let him act like one. Well, you don't have to act like one, too. And then there's another line. And Wendy, which is, I guess, the woman, says, kids are cynical these days, it's hip. And Jake, I'm guessing is the kid, says, it's not. And he says, why don't you tell us what's hip, Jake? He says, nothing's hip. Nothing's hip? You mean nothing matters anymore? That's hip? Nothingness is hip? And then he said, hip isn't hip anymore.
I'm surprised you found that. I thought it was like a Hallmark movie or something that no one was going to have any record of.
I mean, it says a teenager must protect his family when his mother's sinister new boyfriend begins exerting his authority in their home. Does that sound familiar?
Yeah, that's...
Showing a little preview.
Yeah, that's what it looked. Yeah,
Yeah.
that
All
might
right.
be it. Firstborn.
Firstborn, everybody. Go check it out.
Nothing is hip. Hip isn't hip.
Mr. Dorfus wants to know how many bags are left. Well, like 1 million. Or should we end here?
What
It's
this?
about midnight.
This last one.
Well, I mean, we've got a lot done. We still have.
I mean,
what-
we're not gonna get the whole set done tonight.
Well, of
no.
course not. What number was this? Bag number
I think that was.
5. You just open
Yeah.
bag number 5, and there's about, I don't know, 25 bags. So we still have a long way. We're not going to build it all today. We were just getting as far as we could go.
I feel like it's good progress though.
Well, yeah, I don't know how you've done all. Maybe it's the no sorting method. Maybe that has been the ticket.
Could be.
Do. I'm gonna help you here. Cause why not? You know?
Why, huh?
Why, huh? Why, huh? Why not?
Oh, wait. There we go.
Jorfus, I think that's cool that you like your dad's French fries. Every time I make something, my kids tell me how gross it is.
Lazarus never wants to eat his food.
No.
Jorfus, do you take approximately an hour and a half to eat dinner every night? Might be good to get another young perspective. See how long it's taking kids to eat dinner these days. Because I don't know. Maybe I'm not hip.
Maybe he has to turn 14 first.
Maybe it's hip to not eat your dinner.
Could be. Mr. Jorfus says nope, like 25 minutes or less. And Lazarus said, I think it's good.
You think it's good to take an hour and a half to
No,
eat?
I think he was talking about when I said nobody likes my food.
Oh, okay.
Thank
you
you,
putting that
Lazarus. Yeah, well, I was going to, and then I got distracted with the chat. Thank you, Lazarus, for saying it's good. But listen, Mr. Jorfus only takes 25 minutes to eat, so I want you to try to start beating his record. And then we can report back and say that he's inspired you to live a better life. How does that sound? Does that sound like a good challenge, Laz?
Hey, weren't you worried about the flavoring? This has natural flavors.
I know it does. Here you go.
I thought that worries you.
Sometimes.
Except
But I
for
did
when
see a
it's-
thing with sparkling waters and the most toxic ones. It was the top 5, and this was number 5. So there were 4 more brands that were worse than this one.
Why is it toxic?
I don't know,
Some people are butthurt. You know that. I bet some of the
PFAs or something like that.
I bet some of the backlash is coming from butthurt soda companies, probably
No, this was
engaging
like
in
a-
fake studies.
No, this was like it wasn't like a carnivore guy, but it was like somebody who was like a health.
Guru.
No, more like in the more like natural realm of like suggestions to make, like, you know how you, like the people that are like don't use non-stick pans because they've got the stuff. Yeah.
Paraffins.
Yeah. I don't think it's paraffins, but
The parrot fins.
yeah. But LaCroix was listed at like number 2 or 3.
Yeah.
2, 3.
Because there's a lot of things going around where you shouldn't drink. Don't drink those LaCroix because it'll destroy your teeth. It'll ruin your gut health.
Why?
And I don't know. It
Because
seemed
they
like
got toxic compounds in them.
seemed like horse shit to me.
No.
Seemed like a bunch of studies funded by Big Soda trying
All
to.
those, you know that all those sparkling water companies are owned by the big soda companies, right?
Not all of them. I don't think LaCroix is.
Are you sure it's not?
I think
Aren't they owned
LaCroix
by
is.
like Coca-Cola or something?
No, Nestle is, aren't they?
Nestle? Probably.
I don't know. Who the hell knows?
Bubbly was listed as number 2.
Bubbly was.
The worst one was Topo Chico or Topo Chico. That one.
What's Topo Chico?
It's a seltzer water.
I've never heard
That
of
was
that.
the
in my
worst
whole-
one.
Never heard of that in my whole life. Topo Chico. Topo Chico.
Warrior Vilars is gone. I think he went the way of the carrot.
Yeah.
SOE is done. Chat said Pilot Wings, so Pilot Wings it is, says why, huh?
There you go.
Have a good game with fries. That's not how you spell Nestle Crunch, Lazarus.
How do you spell it?
Nesleykrunch.
Try again.
Why, huh? Says I got an N64 right here. I finished my fries. I don't want to get grease on my controller. That is very good etiquette.
Yeah, don't do
Can't
that.
well, he's more our age, close
Yeah.
to our age. Nick, I think, almost has a seizure every time one of the kids is like eating Cheetos and grabs a controller.
Yeah, because it reminds me, I had a friend who always did that, and it really got on my nerves. No, just no respect for his controllers. He'd always be eating Funyuns or eating pizza and then just grab the controller, and then you got the one he was using last time. When you pick it up, it just got like grease dripping off of it. And
LaCroix is owned by National Beverage Corp. They own LaCroix, Shasta, and Faygo.
Shasta.
Which isn't Faygo scary for you?
Faygo? I mean, it's just another brand of soda pop. Mainly made famous by the
Yeah.
Insane Clown Passy.
Where are these? Maybe. Oh, must be that. Yeah, right there.
Mr. Dorfus says it's a good decision to not get grease on your controller.
Yeah, keep your hands clean. Keep your gaming items clean.
Mm-hmm.
Someday you may have a collector's item on your hands.
I already got those. Thank you, though.
What is all this? I
What are
can't even
these?
help you with these. Each one of these is one step.
I think this piece, and then we turn it like that, and then we need two of those. That's one. That's a noter. We've got 4-piece nuggets going across there, and then what's going on here? Another one. Yeah.
Yeah, Lazarus is pretty good about not doing the mucky fingers on things. He's pretty good about that.
Emerson, not so much.
Yeah.
But he's gotten a little bit better, I think.
Nothing. He's just a funny little guy.
Hume.
Or Emerson.
Oh. So the front. And the front. And then.
Mr. Jorfus, does your dad do all of the cooking at home? Is he a good cook? Does he make yummy things? Nick doesn't like to cook much.
No, I made dinner yesterday, or 2 days. Was it yesterday or 2 days
What,
ago?
the pot roast?
Yeah.
He's good at putting stuff in the crock pot, and he's pretty decent at manning the grill.
Yeah.
I kind of adopted the smoker and haven't really given him a chance to get acquainted much with that.
Well, that's okay. I know you like to cook.
This is generally sometimes his mom. Lazarus says that's why he doesn't like letting Emerson have his switch when the chips are around.
Yeah.
He did have like Dorito crumbs all stuck to his sleeve yesterday.
Yeah.
Whose food do you like better, your mom's or your dad's?
Are you asking Lazarus
No,
or Jorfus?
Jorfus. He says both of his dad usually cooks, but sometimes his mom does.
You're trying to start shit, huh?
Uh-huh. Well, Lazarus just out of nowhere said that you made the best eggs, and he loves it when you make them. You've made eggs like 5 times.
I don't even
since
know
he's
what he's
been
talking
alive.
about.
But it is stupid because you never cook, and then when you do, it like tastes better than when I make stuff. So I don't know why you don't do all the cooking.
Is that true?
Yes.
I don't think that's right.
Mhm. Remember, I gave you instructions on how to smoke the burgers, and they were like the best burgers I ever had. And then when I made my own smoked burgers, they weren't nearly as good. It's like
I thought they were fine.
something
What do you mean something?
wasn't as good as yours. I was making you bone broth this whole time, and the one time you made it for us, it tasted better.
Because I just loaded up with yet more butter. I think that's the only trick.
That's always the
I-
answer to when something tastes good.
Yeah.
More butter.
I just thought I was doing exactly what you did.
I think you had more salt too.
Maybe I did.
I showed you the cuppy in your hand, and your
Yeah.
hand's bigger than mine. He said he likes his dad's food better.
Do ya?
Yeah.
Well, how about that?
My dad never cooked growing up. Still doesn't cook. Makes all these demands of my mother dietarily, so she's got to make 17 different items every time she cooks. It's crazy. What would you do if I like went into a coma? What would you do for yourself? Just order DoorDash? You don't even order the DoorDash.
It's not like
Could
I'm
you keep
afraid
everybody
to.
alive? I need to know if anything ever happens to me that the kids will receive food.
Yeah, I'll figure
Just
it out.
peanut butter and jellies every day for the rest of their life.
No, I
Give
just.
them white bread and a scoop of peanut butter and a pretzel stick.
Hey,
I'm kidding.
you're being mean.
No, I was just going back to when you said you did with your school.
They like when I make mac and cheese.
Because you don't do the easy, quick mac.
Yeah. I make the good kind.
My Christmas mac and cheese was good.
That was good.
I'll never make it again.
That would be too bad.
If I can find a good noodle I like and a good replacement for Velveeta cheese, then we'll see. What's your question of the day, Mr. Jorfus?
Question of the day.
That's what he said.
A new feature, huh?
No quick mac. Sorry, that's what you get. And you guys are running around screaming all the time. It's all I can muster.
Well, that makes sense. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Look at that.
Oh, he said he means the one that I asked.
What?
That if something happened to me, what would you do to
Oh.
feed everybody?
Oh,
They're waiting on the edge of their seats to hear your answer.
order takeout.
Just what Mom would have wanted.
Stock up on Uncrustables and maybe once a week make the real mac and cheese out of the box.
Huh.
Where you have to pour in the stuff into the pot.
I'm glad you're going to be carrying on my nutritional wishes for the children. If anything ever happens to me, or if I befall an incident where I'm in the hospital for an extended stay, it would be good to know that the children are eating just what I like
Mm-hmm.
for them to have. Sorry, Lazarus. You're gonna eat a lot of Uncrustables. If Mom ever can't cook.
He
He
probably
does. I know, he'd probably be like, yes, I
yeah.
don't have to eat Mom's weird healthy stuff anymore. No more steak for dinner.
Hey, this is a Sonic song.
I don't know.
You don't know.
No, I mean, I don't know why it popped up.
I was just saying.
Mr. Jorfus is starting it up. He said, Laz, who is a better cook for you, your mom or your dad? Oh no!
I'd say that's gonna go to you. Did you do it?
Well,
Don't trip again.
look at this. It's like a miracle.
What?
Do you see this?
Oh yeah. It's really rising up, huh? Really rising to the occasion.
Look at that, everybody. When I first fed this, it was to there. Look, it's grown so much. It's like a wee little baby sourdough starter.
Great job, Jess.
I told Lazarus I was going to start making bread for him again.
Oh.
Maybe I'll do that tomorrow.
Sourdough bread back in the nose. Kev.
And pancakes.
And pancakes. Who's doing pancakes?
Huh?
I said, who's doing pancakes?
I was going to make them for the kids and freeze them.
Oh.
So that they have food in the mornings. Lazarus says when my dad cooks, he's better. He said, make sure my mom reads that. Well,
That's not true.
Mr. Dorfa says, trippy, Jess. Maybe he's talking about my sourdough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a little creature. It's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Thanks, Lazarus. You're so sweet.
Mommy's sweet boy.
Maybe since you're better, you should do it all the time.
Maybe I should. And then I'll choose what we're having.
Well, I'm not having anything that you're choosing. I'll cook for myself. You and the boys can eat whatever you want. Just eat Captain Crunch for dinner every day. Lazarus, my sweet boy, has broken my heart. I'm going to fall into a coma, go into the hospital, and you can eat all of your dad's food.
Ah, there we go. What a stereotype.
Huh.
Mom's not home. We're eating junk food, boys.
Well, that is exactly what would happen.
Well,
You
it's
can
a
at least,
grand tradition.
you can at least, throw some things on Big Boss and
Yeah,
at least make some nutritious food every once in a while.
hire a chef.
He said yay, but I don't want you in a coma. Doesn't like my snacks.
Yes, he does.
You need those, it says.
I did those. They're right here. See? Don't you see?
Nobody
Yep.
appreciates me.
Oh, stop it. Everyone likes your food. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And these crosswise.
Mr.
Here.
Jorfa says, when my mom's not in here, my dad makes healthy and delicious food. Does your mom not like healthy and delicious food? Does he make stupid stuff when your mom is there?
What?
He just keeps saying that you do everything better than me.
He's probably trying to get your goat.
I make healthy food and everybody gives me a hard time for it. I think it's delicious. I like to eat it. And these kids are spoiled. If you saw the food that they got to eat every day, it's pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff.
Yeah, it is. I don't know who would argue against that.
Lazarus. Says that she likes more healthy stuff. She's on a diet. I know how that goes. I was trying to be funny and I stuck these pieces together and now I can't get them all.
Use the thing.
I just tried to.
Oh my gosh. What's up with you? Why would you do that? Here. What is it? These two?
He keeps saying, I still like it, but Dad just does it better.
He doesn't even know. I can't even tell you the last meal I made. Besides the mac and cheese and Uncrustables. And then the pot roast meal.
But that would have tasted the same if I stuck it in there.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I think he's trying to get your goat. Because I don't even know the last thing I made before that.
Mr. Jorfus says he means his dad makes the regular things that he usually eats, but he just mentions that they're healthy and delicious. That's a good idea.
Mm.
Anytime I tell Lazarus that something is healthy and delicious, it makes him not want to eat it.
Mm.
Around Christmas time, I made lots of baked goods and treats that were healthier versions of the usual. And every time I offered one to him, he goes, "Is this the healthy treat or the regular treat?"
Mm.
And he didn't want to try it. He didn't want to eat it because he knew it was healthier for him. It was mean. He said the eggs you made 6 months ago.
6 months ago.
I think it was longer than that. I think the only time that I can think of that you've made eggs was after I had Julius and I was recovering from giving birth and having surgery. You made eggs one day because I wanted eggs.
Mm-hmm.
I remember you were like, grumble, grumble, I'll go make eggs. And you did. And they were good. I don't know what you did different.
I didn't grumble.
I know. I just know you don't like to cook. Mr. Dorfus says, I almost have a Giga Chad face because of eating healthy food. See, Lazarus, if you ate the foods I make, you could be like Mr. Dorfus.
Yeah.
Your muscles could be really big and strong.
And you could be a Giga Chad.
Yeah. I don't think Lazarus knows what that is. You have the chin for it, Lazarus. You just got to build it up.
Yeah.
You got your dad's chin.
You know who else has a big chin?
Who? Jay Leno?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I heard Jay was doing all right
Oh, that's good.
after he got in his fiery car crash.
That's good.
Okay. One of these, one of these, one of these, one of these.
He says, I'll do it. When? When will you eat your food? When?
There we go. Okay. And now, where's this supposed to go? Right here. Right there.
Mr. Dorfus, what's your favorite thing to eat? Besides your dad's fries.
Pumpkin pie.
No, he says he eats delicious, healthy things.
That's healthy.
Pumpkin pie isn't healthy.
Pumpkin's healthy. It's made of pumpkin.
You have a
Nice and
weird
healthy.
idea of healthy. Spaghetti.
A spaghetti.
Lazarus tried to type in Jay Leno's voice, but I don't know what he's...
What?
Mr. Dorfus says, no, it's not. It has a lot of sugar. That's what I try to tell him. He likes to get my goat when it comes to anything about food. He tries to tell me really stupid things are healthy because he knows it's going to light a fire under my ass and get me all worked up. He always... Here. That's what Lazarus said in the Jay Leno voice. I don't know what that even says.
Where?
Right there, the weird one.
I'm gonna T2 ta right out of here. What does that mean? What is T2 ta? What?
Lazarus, are you off your rocker?
I'm going to T2 ta right out of here.
It's not J.
He said, is it Chinese? He said, I don't know. What is T2 Ta? I'm gonna T2 Ta right out of here.
Oh man. Yep. There we go. Ink that down.
Lazarus, ain't you sleepy? It's almost 1 in the morning, child. What you doing up still? It's like the Wild West over at Nina and Poppy's.
Mm-hmm. What's Poppy up to?
Yeah, what's Poppy doing?
Four of these ones.
Oh, Wyhunk says his kitty cat decided to show up, so he's been petting him instead of playing the game. Oh, that's sweet. What's your kitty cat's name, and what color is your kitty cat?
Oh, one of those goes right here.
And Lazarus laughed a lot.
About what?
I don't know. He said Poppy is playing racing on the tablet. Is Emerson asleep? Let's hope he's asleep. Mr. Jorfus says it's 2:44 a.m. It's 12:44 our time. But that is still late for a little guy.
Are you calling Mr. Jorfus a little guy?
No, Lazarus is a little guy.
Oh.
He's still up. That's what I was saying.
2 of these. And 2.
His name is Ike. That's cute. And he's yellow. We have a yellow kind of kitty. He's very chubby, very chunky cat.
I think he's more orangey. Yeah. They call him tabby cats. We have an orange tabby.
No, don't. Yellow cats are really cute, Mr. Dorfus says. Lazarus says Mike and Ike the cat.
Mike and Ike?
Well, yeah, because his cat's name is Ike. Our cats were around here hanging out a little bit ago, but they have probably since found a spot to sleep.
What'd they get off up to?
What, our cats?
Yeah,
They're probably resting up so that they can go bonkers as soon as we try to lay down and sleep.
that's probably right.
It's their favorite. Does your cat do that? Why, huh? Our cats like to wait until we've just settled in for a long winter's nap, and then they just start just tearing up the entire house and running around like they're spring chickens. They go crazy.
And they're not spring chickens.
No, they're old. Lazarus, why do you keep saying T2-ta, T2-ta? That's weird, bro. T2, T2-ta. It's like a vocal exercise.
Alright, I guess we should maybe call it there for the night, huh? It's a nice start.
A nice shirt.
Got our contraption working here.
Mr. Dorfus says his cat at 4 a.m. meows so loud so he can get out. Where does he like to go?
Outside, probably.
You've
I think
never...
he said he's an outdoor cat.
Oh, is he?
I think so.
So does he just come in for sleeping and then he goes back out?
Might come in to lounge, eat his food.
Wyha says his kitties do that too. The craze. Our cats don't usually go outside. On occasion, they've snuck out there. One time, our cat, I think when we had the door open, we were doing some work on the house. He snuck out, and we couldn't find him for a couple days. And one day, he just came trotting up the driveway, looking like he'd been through some shit.
Never went back out again.
No.
All right. Well, there we go. So,
Thank you,
think-
everybody, for joining us. This will be cool tomorrow. Do you want to, well, we can maybe do a little more tomorrow.
yeah, we'll see what time.
Can I build some tomorrow
I don't care.
and break everything that you worked really hard on?
Yeah. I think we'll get the rest of the NES put together tomorrow.
That'd be cool.
And then we'll have to start on the TV. Maybe. TV or cartridge comes next, I guess.
Mr. Dorfus says his cat routine is wake up, eat, drink water, go outside, go inside, sleep, eat, drink, etc.
Oh.
It's a pretty good day.
Yeah.
I'd trade that in for some of my days.
Good day
Not
for
every
a
day.
cat.
Yeah.
All right, well, y'all, thanks for hanging out.
Mr. Dorfus says this is a nice stream. Lazarus
Thank
says
you.
bye. Yhunt says they don't have outdoor cats. Too many deer here. They can carry Lyme disease. Yeah, you don't want the kitty cats getting Lyme disease. Or you.
No,
It's not good.
that wouldn't be good.
No, not good. Thanks
So,
everybody for joining and
Yeah, make
chatting
sure
with
to
us.
sub to the channel if you haven't done so. Bong the gong for notifications, so you know when new videos go live, maybe, if YouTube feels like telling you, which they probably won't. But if you want to give yourself a chance to maybe be notified, ding the notification bell and set your alerts to all. Also, like this video, comment below if you got anything, and that's about it. So,
Don't forget to like the video.
yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at SuperDivorce, on Instagram at SuperDivorceBand. I'm posting a random artifact every day, a random artifact from my office. If you would like to follow random artifacts,
Also on Instagram, is that what you said?
at SuperDivorce on Instagram. And then if you want to listen to Super Divorce music, you can find it on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, wherever you like to stream your shit. You can find Super Divorce. Just look up Super Divorce. You'll find Super Divorce tunes. And hopefully we'll be back soon. You got anything else, Jess?
I don't. Hopefully we'll be back tomorrow. If not, sometime shortly.
All right. Well, everybody, take real good care. Keep kicking ass. Love you lots. Lord willing, I'll be back very soon with another video for you to watch. Bye-bye.